welcome.
Hello. And dare I say, that track, I was feeling that track today. I was feeling it. Like I've listened to it so many times, but I was feeling it. And I was like, I think this is a perfect thing for the finale. I think. To start it off. And also, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for today. I have chamomile and lemongrass tea right next to me so I can calm the fuck down. Natural. I don't, you know something, and this is true. My shoulders hurt from being so tense yesterday. Like I literally am in pain. Literally. All right. Hi, JB. Hi, Thomas. How you doing today, JB? What have you been up to? And Thomas, tell me, how did you get Nightmare? Did Nightmare solo? Because Tashi and I just got Nightmare. Just got it. Okay, as always, we test for sounds and make sure everything is okay. Let me know if the game audio is okay. After, obviously, when we get into it. Simon has reached the bottom of the abyss and will now have to traverse the harsh environment in order to get to Tau, where the Ark is said to be. Wait, so you did it solo? And how did you get the botanist thingy? Alright, got a short story edited, so got some work done. That's fun. That is fun. Okay, so. Oh my god, that is like. Ooh. Oh, I love the little flecks when you put on your flashlight. That's a neat little detail. I didn't notice any of these details because I was so frightened yesterday. Has to do with a log, so I guess you found a log that was that was that was the last log towards the end, I assume. How's game audio for y'all? Is it too soft or is it okay? Shut. Whoa! Hello, you. I've killed sea dragons. I don't give a shit about you. I've killed ghost leviathans. I've killed so many things. So please, oh fuck's sake. No, thank you, current. No. Ugh. Shush. All right. Now that we're in here, what does this button do? I didn't need to do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, god fucking damn it. the lights come back on. I miss you. I love you. I need you. Oh, god damn it. Why is there another entrance? Like... Ay, yay, 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 yay. And we have something to stick our finger. This is... okay. So, hi, Dodo. They freaked you so badly. The elevator ride down. Oh my god, I love the elevator ride. Are you kidding me? JP, you know what I did? When I thought I had to go down, I thought I had to jump down, and I just jumped down, and I liked it. It was fantastic. Inventory. Artificial lure. Blah, 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 blah. Mission logs. Observation. A shark? A squid? Jelly... an anglerfish. Okay, I thought it was a jellyfish. Statistic. Toto? I'm still thinking about the izakaya. I hurt. I hurt. Okay, so we're gonna be facing this dude. Alright. Am I hurt? No, I'm not hurt. We just have very bad eyesight in the deep. If thalassophobia had your toes curling in your little booties and then you had to switch the breaker. I'm okay underwater. I will still get terrified, but I do love being underwater, so. Especially in the deep, deep, deep depth. And let's see. Story of your life. Not hurt, but ice. Wait, Thomas, I need to see what you said. The close quarter one, you have no idea how to do the logs, found one and got the achievement. Okay, so it was towards the end. Good shit. And this damage scales a lot in multiplayer. Didn't have too much problems alone. You lucky man. And you seem to have finished it pretty quick. Tashi carried me towards the last end. Like, we were right there at the end, and then I was in pain. Oh, 100%. I enjoyed that a lot. I did. Oh, come on! Okay, I'm going to go the other way. Oh, right, you could save... Oh, you have save files now. That's right. Chamomile tea, please work. My heart rate is starting to pick up a little bit. Ugh. If one of these end up being an anglerfish thingy, I'll fight this game myself. Fight it. I will be the shark. I will be the fish. I will be the fucking nightmare. Don't fucking test me. I see something over there. Ooh, stress talking. Something is chasing me. Oh, fishy, shut up. Like, really? Oh my god, what is that? Oh, a swarm of fish. I'm a shark. Nigel! Nigel! We've got something here, Nigel. We will eat the fish. They will not eat us. We will eat them. Because we are the apex predators. Motherfuckers. It concerns me that they have places like this. It concerns me. Oh yes, fish recipes, people. I think this is better than the yucky, than the other yucky. That scared me. Brave through the currents. Nigel, we're strong as fuck, Nigel. Listen, listen, frick. Listen, fishies, freak. Sup, Ragey? How's the game volume for you guys? Nothing followed me? Nothing yet. It's okay. Do you want it louder? I aim to please. I aim to serve. Dum, 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 dum. We gotta do power. Yay! We love doing power. Would have thought at the bottom of the world would be this loud. It's kind of... I mean... Stick our finger. Please don't break. Okay. Okay. Hold up. You know what I'll do? Give me a second. Turn it up on OBS a little bit. Okay. Should be better. Should be okay now. I think.
Tao, can you hear this? Anyone there?
Hello?
This is Tao. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tao.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes.
Hate the blur.
Instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people.
And watch
Tao,
there be no lights
keep the
at
doors
all.
unlocked. We're coming in.
Yay. Like, yeah, they will remove the lights. Knowing this game and how mean they can be, they're gonna remove the lights. And I'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck? Yay, I know this game. I know you, game. Garage? Why did I light this up? Do I have to go up, out and about? Yay! Can I press anything here? I mean, it's true, the currents and everything, it technically is a kind of weather. Technically. Shark bait! Ooh ha ha! Welcome, brother shark bait. I am a shark bait. I just want to see this before I go press les boutons. Patricia, are you going to be my light, Patricia? Patricia 2.0, Patricia. Speaking of deep water, weather, I remember a neat story about... Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. What? Okay, I'm following you. For fuck's sake, don't switch off your light, dumbass. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm doing it nevertheless. Woo! Apex Predator over here. Sorry guys, I need a concert that I'm gonna read chat. Shut it! I am the Apex. I'm not gonna fucking turn around, you son of a bitch. I'm not. I'll cry. I'll fucking cry. I'm not looking at you. Stop it. Stop it. Patricia! Hello, Patricia? Please turn around. Okay. I have no idea what I was like. I'm concentrating so hard. All right. While we're in the little bit of a... Oh, yay. Why is there boss music? Can we take examples of one of those near volcanic? They shove the sub down. Oh my god, that's creepy, JP. Oh, I see. It fascinates you? Me too, Natural. Me too. I love the deep dark. In the water, but not on land. On land can go suck a nut. I have no idea what it was that was chasing me. I know I will find out soon enough. I think it was that big creepy. Oh, come on. I don't like not being able to see. Don't like it at all. And we're going back out? Yay. Patricia! I need you! Okay, I don't like this Patricia. This Patricia went somewhere else. I wonder if I... What was that on me? Scary scaled fishies. I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew that shit was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. No siamo buen juego presente? Is that fishy? A little fishy, you stupid thing. But thank you, Fire Gameplay. Let's go. Thank you for the well wishes. How you doing? Nasiama. How goes your day? What is happening? Can't see shit, game. You need to make the streamer friendly, okay? But only the chat needs to see what's going on too, you know? Please. Pretty please. Rather windy down here, don't you think? Don't you know? I hear things moving behind me. Fuck off, game. Thank you, game. Really would like to just see where I'm going. Hi, Nightcar. What you doing? I was brave this whole time. I really, really was. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, tu. Press the button. Let me in. Oh, Nightcar. I have something to tell you. Forgot to message this to you. But I think if you are here for the rest of the stream, I think it might be something you might enjoy. We're gonna have a discussion with another streamer, aka Mr. JP himself. And we're gonna talk about the game. And we're gonna talk about thoughts and perceptions and stuff like that. And I think you might like it, Nightcore. This is what you were telling me about, like, before I came back to streaming. You know, and I think this is something that you might like. We can see... Why are we hurt? Oh yeah, we are hurt. We got nommed on. Okay, right. I didn't see anything I could stick my finger in. Fuck, we're in... okay, are we okay? Didn't see anything I could, like, stick my finger in. And a T-Rex.
Never been happier to be inside.
Listen.
Let's find the Ark.
I'm happier to be outside, please, not inside. I don't like inside. You hear that shit, Simon? Who the fuck wants to be inside? I see somewhere I could stick my finger. Fuck off. Sup, Pants? I never thought I'd get over my Phil Collins obsession, but just take a... Oh, no! You did that to me before, Pants! You did that to me before! How fucking dare you? No! Mama? I'm rather scared. Okay, let's data buffer. Okay. Suit status, signal lost, HPS 3. Stop it! Stop it! No! Who is it? HPS 3. Who the fuck is that one? It's a WoW. Okay. Climber Station, Omicron. Okay. Stop it, monsters. I just got in. Give me time to breathe, mother... Was that me walking or was that the monsters walking? Ugh. But I told my friend that I joined a carpenter's class a few days ago. Oh, what have you made? He asked. Nothing. We've only just... Oh. Monsters!
Welcome
Come
to
get
town.
me! No, don't
What's
get me.
left
Come
of
get
it?
Are you
pants.
guys all right? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
Wow,
No
pants.
shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important
Listen,
mission,
son.
and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right, see you soon.
Love you, bye! XO. Somebody. Better be you making that. Huh? No? Is he even old enough to understand the joke? I mean, man has called me uncultured for lots of things I don't know. Just true. Just very true. I'm literally putting my ear to the wall to hear anything. I hear things. VR would be perfect for me? Absolutely not. Wouldn't. Imagine playing a game like this in VR. Like, I would just die. I would simply die. You see? Man has called me uncultured a bit too many times because it's true. I am quite uncultured. Okay. Let's open this door. Did we go in here? Oh, this one doesn't open. Right. Something's walking around. Take off the goggles and you're still in the game. Fuck me, man. I would hate that. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Ugh. My wife left me because I made too many Green Day references. Do you have the time to listen? Pants. 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 Alright, so this is where it leads to the rest of the place. Something's walking. Pants, come be with me in this game, please, Pants. Say your jokes and everything and walk forward. Walk ahead of me, though, okay? While I crouch behind you. Please? Uh-huh. No! No! Can I go back out in the dark in the water? I hate this. I hate this! There appears to have been a party in here. Oh. Stupid things. Okay. What the fuck? Something's gonna chase us. Something's gonna chase us. And I hate it. All right. That's great. Sounds like it's getting worse and worse and worse. Why? Why does the door even need to sound like a monster? Great. We've let out a monster. We've let out a fucking monster! What are you? What are you? Well... Okay. Hi, Davy Jones. Motherfucker. Like, why? He's coming up behind us. I hate him. I hate him. We are so fucking slow, too. I just genuinely hate him. I've given up on life entirely at this point. You know? Like, I've given up. I don't even know if there's something for me to press a button with. I'm just gonna go and get eaten. What? Don't mind me. Can he press buttons? He can press fucking buttons, that motherfucker. Shut the actual fuck up! He's gonna eat me! But how now? How do I get... Fuck, we gotta learn about him. Listen, I'm hurt, motherfucker. I'm hurt. Okay, I'm hurt. What do you wanna fucking do? What do you wanna fucking do? I'm getting me. I'm the apex predator, motherfucker. You wanna fucking come? You wanna fucking go? Let's fucking go. What makes you stuck? I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. How do I do this? I don't understand him. I just don't understand him. Thank you. It was quite because, I mean, the man had everything. Didn't even ask, you know, to say please. So basically, so he's still in there. Open that shit up. We're gonna have to keep kiting him. I don't even know how we can even lock this door. Can we even lock this door? So clearly he can't even get out of that door. But these smaller ones, he can. So, we plan our escape route. Motherfucking monster piece of shit, bitch. He's just so angry. Now I feel like Breeze. I feel so ragey right now. Ooh. Come on, shithead. What do I need in here? There's something I need. Poison the imprint. I'm here. Do I have to remember these numbers? I hope I don't have to remember those numbers. I hope there's nothing that I have to take here. Because when I run, I fucking run. I don't want to come back here. He's here. I hate him. I genuinely hate him. I hate all the monsters except the fishies. I'm thinking. He's gonna come in here, run around, try and lock the door, go through the other room, delay as much as I can. That's the plan, baby. Come on, motherfucker. I was expecting you, my love. Come kiss me. Come on. Come on. He's gonna come in here. Am I? I have no idea what it is I'm doing, natural. I'm sweating. I'm absolutely sweating. I have no idea if I'm actually doing things right or am I missing everything. Well, when in a panic, just run. Shut up, Ross. Don't scare me like that, please. Yes, we have to stop it. It's a poison. And I'm here to... Oh my god. Oh, Glenn. Hello, Glenn. Dried squid, yummy. That's... Oh, look, guys, look. It's a menu. Miso, nori, juice. Yes, I heard you, Ross. Just shush. Okay, you've given me so much to look at, and you want me to say, move on, Simon. Like, shut the fuck up. I want to go pee now. How you doing, Glenn? Move on, Simon. I know it won't stop, Ross. You're all right.
What did we do?
Why, all right, Glenn? That's not good.
Think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man.
I've been a good man.
We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know. You got to.
Excuse you. Yeah, no. Stay right there. Okay, what is this? Yes! Ross! You've given me so much to look at, Ross.
Can't we do anything for him?
No. We're out of
Get him,
sedative.
Pants. Get him.
If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark,
Forget about the Ark.
Forget about
you
it.
don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
She failed. She
Well,
did
I'll
not
be
do
there
that
one day.
promise.
Then what?
Well, better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole.
I legit am sweating. Holy shit. Oh.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
Okay. Goodbye. Oh, what was that? Okay. I know you guys would never forgive me for not looking at it. Ew. Gross. Okay, they're having a moment there. I don't know what that shit is about. Ew.
There's nothing here.
Yeah. Russ. Russ. You're fucking ruining my gameplay. Remotely locked. Yummy, tasty isopod. How delightful. Ross, can you not like a kind of open the damn door? Your basic damage is this, it is that. And yet you won't even do shit. Dispatch, bathroom, okay. Infirmary. To be honest, I don't know where we came from, but work area. Okay. Hello? No? Do we go here? We did. Where did we come from here? No. Okay. No, we don't depress. Tasty isopod. What's the problem with twin witches? You never know which witch is which. Oh, fuck. Thanks. Wait, did we come from here? Oh? Oh? They responded. Okay. So we need to go there. Ross, shut up, Ross. Lisbon. What? Fuck, we need F. Need to find numbers. We're swarmed by monsters and no radio. We're fucked. Right. Radio lookout. Evacuation of Tau order. We're all leaving for Omicron. We need to go to Omicron. Okay. Then now I need a code. We came. Forgot where we came from. I guess I go down there. Storage. Johann Ross. So I need to open the doors. What is this? High pressure room. Doesn't say what that is. Wait. Oh yeah, this is the isopod weirdness. Did any of you guys have anything? You'll have anything I can use. Or steal, perhaps. Don't mind me just rummaging through your stuff while you stay there and suffer. Glenn, how easy did you find the puzzles to be? Or just the overall maneuverability? I need a code. Is there a code on the table? Ross? Ross, I hear you getting irritated. But listen, I tend to be a little bit slow, okay, Ross? Just protect me. Please. Okay, so that's thing. Okay, so I guess I have to go down to the dive room. I guess that's the only place I gotta go. Double check one more time that there are no codes left around. Fine. Fine. You're bullshit. That's what I hear. Great. I hear squishies. Is this where I came from? I don't remember. Clearly not. No! Chill out. You don't think you got frustrated? But it's been a long time since you played the game. Fair enough. I like the puzzles in this game. I really do. Not running away puzzles, but more just the normal puzzles. You go beep boop beep boop and it's perfectly fine. That's what I like. Otherwise, no. God, if you guys say like amnesia, like stuff is like way scarier and whatnot, I am doomed. I would never play amnesia. I'll watch it being played, but I will never play a horror game like that. I can't. Fine. I'm ready to press buttons, friend. Oh. Okay. We're going outside, I guess. No? Error. Beep boop, beep boop. Place something there. Okay. Jesus, okay. Oh, okay. First, let's do that. No cargo detected. Got it. Oh, I need to bring cargo. Okay, never mind. Silly me. Is there cargo to even be had? And put it. I have no idea. What can I... Hold up. Sorry guys, give me a second. It's so hot in my room. I'm just getting a fan adjusted. One sec. Okay, if you guys hear wind coming from my mic? Let me know. It's so fucking hot. What can I take for cargo? Oh, Glenn. The thing is, Glenn, I would like to believe that you are telling me something true. But at the same time, you're trolling. I don't know what to believe anymore. Okay, what cargo do I freaking need? I just need to turn on the power. That's all I want to do. Turn on the power. Nothing in here. What? The cabinet installer was arrested yesterday. He was charged with counterfeiting. Oh my god. O'Neill would love that joke. What cargo? Band pants. Band. I don't have cargo to put. Am I going ahead of something? So this is just what I know, like, okay, this is something I need to come to later. No. So, cargo. I missed a lot, actually. Can you tell me? I'm in a fright mode right now, so I'm not really paying attention to much. Like, I'm just like listening. I'm overly listening to stuff. That's what I'm doing. Compact freight lift. Is there something I can deposit down, send all the way down? I need a power, so I need the power. Obviously, I need the power. Which I did. We've already laid our healing hands upon him. But I want to keep this closed. I told my surgeon I could no longer afford his services. He said, suit yourself. Oh my god. Oh my god. Toilet check. That room still it can't be opened. That particular room. This door will not open. So, when did this become the pain stream? What you mean? What you mean? Nothing in this storage area. Okay, let's go check isopod, dudes. What can I do here? I can't interact. Natural, is it in this room? Not letting me interact with anything. Been through all of this stuff and nothing is like... Yeah, so we've been here, this part we've been here like a million times. We've been. Go and try upstairs one more time. Open the door! Please. What the fuck am I missing? I mean, fair enough. I'll just keep the doors open anyway, but... Just don't want them coming out and running at me. See, I remotely locked. I can't open that. Knock everything as we walk along. Dispatch, diving. I need a code. I'm missing a code. This is the story part, no monsters and... Oh, that's true. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm paranoid for no reason. Listen, Mr. Ragey, I know you love to see me suffer. Oh. If I could just like focus on finding things, that's okay. This won't fucking open. Yeah. So like, but the thing is also, I think the code is in here, maybe. Could be in here, but I can't open that door because it says it's remotely locked. But no, I need to, no, never mind. The code is to open that thingy anyway. Wait, did I check everything on the computer first? Let me see something. It is very philosophical, I agree. And I'm sorry, I understand Spanish, but I only speak Portuguese. You're fucking kidding me? Okay. What? What? What the actual fuck? Well, okay. Close this shit now. You just had to click unlock and then everything locked itself up, opened up. It gave me the number. It's so stupid. Yo hablo un poco español. Mas. Eu falo português mais. Alright, what does it say? Ew, numbers, allergies. Yucky. No, Siama, have you... How long ago did you play this game? What did it say? Journal! I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift. An excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed, forced back towards Tau, Glaserkovsky, Quetzi, and I survived. Okla is the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. So you made a run, check the observation. Going outside is dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back, had some crumbs with her. Okay. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It is an artificial world that carries brain scans. We know that. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently, they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from, except for one important thing. They wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out, and they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron to what is happening. So basically, we just need to go to Omicron. That's what it is.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations.
Okay.
Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern.
I agree, yeah.
Redefining
That's
its
true.
protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators.
I hear
from all
stomps.
this,
I don't
just
like it.
like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the...
Oh, sorry. Fuck.
The WoW is reaching out to every machine,
Forward.
every life form, to manipulate, to
I
control.
apologize.
It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable?
Mm-hmm.
We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
Intriguing. I hear stumps. Fuck off with the stumps. I don't want it. Just let me be. Oh, this is where we stick our fingers. We love the drawings of where we stick our fingers in. Lovely. That looks like an eyeball. Oh, is this that kind of like a mitosis thingy-majiggy? Love the art. Love the art. So, what did we need from here? I have nothing in my inventory. Oh, I just have my Omni tool. Okay, Do I need... Do I need something in here? Apart from that story, okay. Well, music's getting a little creepier, so I think maybe we just try and... Let's just see what else we missed. Okay. Access tunnels. Unlocked, unlocked, unlocked. Infirmary unmanned. Okay. So now we can go upstairs from the looks of it. And then we're gonna get our butts eaten. And I'm going to be so ragey. Being human is very complicated. Ah!
You're different.
Oh, you look lovely, lady. Are you okay?
Make yourself at home.
Thank you. Oh, you're very kind.
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service.
My God, she must be bored out of her mind.
Sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Do you wanna be a human?
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon.
And Candy Crush.
The ruins of Lambda. The abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
Man, that must be fucked up for you. Oof, that's hard. That's hard.
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto.
Yippee-bee.
Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. Tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue.
We can see that, lady. Don't
I
worry.
certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing
Clearly.
shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
This is the cargo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything?
Cup of
Do
tea.
anything for you?
You could kill me.
Okay.
Good one.
I'm glad you came by. Let's get this over with.
First I got things to do, okay? You just hang tight. Okay? Just hang tight. Let me just
Don't leave me like this.
My God, I picked up something.
Are you serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin.
Hey, raisins are delicious. Ask
Simon.
O'Neill.
This fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Guys,
If I knew you'd come.
who
I
in
would
chat don't
clean
like
this
raisins and who
place
likes
up a little
raisins?
bit.
Tell me. You sigh, I sigh, we all sigh. I'm just gonna look at your computer, okay? Guide me through some stuff.
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
Are you sure? Everything's offline. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Let me catch up with chat very quickly. As if humans understand what it is to be either alive or human, that is true. The concept of what human being has been lost to the point we live through the magnifying glass of social media or television. Oh my God, Nancyama, Oh, we're going to have a discussion at the end of stream. You have to be there. It is going to be incredible. It's going to be absolutely incredible. There's so many things to be spoken about. All right. Nutrition. Emmanuel had to keep unconscious a coma to his colleagues fed through an intravenous drip. Lovely. Stop sighing. I will sigh for you. Don't worry. I'll press le bouton. You just have to tell me, Poison, do you want to press le bouton? Something fun's gonna happen. And I'll be like, okay. Methods on how to make room for additional payload by Catherine Chen. Gotcha. Okay. Are you ready, lady? First up, I need to snoop around, okay? Do you have any snacks? Stop coughing. Stop coughing. Okay. There are some delicious, juicy grapes. Yeah, but what if they were all like shrunken and dry and horrible? They were delicious. I love raisins. Okay. Miss Ma'am. Can I look at this picture first, Miss Ma'am? Miss Ma'am, I just want to look at your pictures, Miss Ma'am. Okay. So,
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
oh my God, don't remind me about
You're
the pasta.
The last human.
Oh my God.
I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept.
How long has he even been down here? Like, Jesus.
You know,
Keep talking.
This feels right.
Simon, I want to die.
So you press the button yourself, lady.
Just think about it. Knock it out of the park. Good luck, Simon. Go ahead. Go save humanity. What's left of it. Good luck, Simon. Knock it out of the park.
Okay. You enjoy raisins? Me too. Okay. We're gonna have to press up. Lady, you blame Glenn, okay? I'm going to press le bouton because I was so scared. Now I'm so scared. I just have to press le bouton, you know? Rest in pieces, guys. Your condolences in chat. And wave. Imagine putting up a whole rave. Oops, 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 oops. Disable.
Would you stay with me, please?
Obviously, I'll stay with you.
It won't be long now. Just please, just stay.
I'm with you, lady. To the end. I am a robot.
Crazy thing this was. Life.
No, I'm saving humanity.
At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray.
You don't have to turn 30. What the fuck?
Wish I could have died at home with my friends. Have you ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful.
The toasters, it's taken over now.
Well,
Imagine us
let's get
electrocuting
out.
the whole ocean.
Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place.
Lady, if you chase after me,
Or
I'll
rather,
put you back here.
It was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here.
Sarah.
Oh, Jesus
Don't
Christ.
let him die.
Okay.
Send them out there. To the stars.
Yay! I'll do it. Oh. Oh my.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Okay. Can't pick that up. Rest in pieces, lady. Thank you for the cargo. Beep boop. Don't be a monster now. If you suddenly get up and you're able to press the button this whole time, you've just done something so mean to me. Good thing.
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this.
Okay, we gotta put it at the... Where is this thing here? Can I put it in here? Oh. So. Sleepy time. Hey, get out. Cheese, boo, dabba dee dabba die. Okay. Catherine's a delight indeed. Maybe. I don't know. I feel a certain way about Catherine, you know. Now I can look at the pics. That's true. Ooh, this kind of looks like behind my house in Canada, in Toronto. We had like a creek. Kind of looked like that. Pretty. Are you alive? Are you still alive? No. You're like dead. Like dead. This is so pretty. Kind of looks like where Miko Bullseye went hiking. For fuck's sake, stupid. There we go. This is super pretty. Man, she really yearned for the outside, the lawn, like get out of the water. She always wants to be dry. Good for you, lady. This is the way. Sad you had to die like this. What if I replugged you back in? Would that work? No. That'd be torture. Rest in pieces. We'll make sure the monsters don't come and get you now, okay? They'll come and get me. Maybe I can use you as bait. I don't know. Always look. Always look. Well, thank God we don't need air. Sequence halted. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I can't click on anything. Can I do anything? Can't go back. I'm supposed to puzzle in the... Ah, here. Okay, there we go. Are we okay? Let's pull out some more of these. Let's do more of the... And we're becoming blurry again, for fuck's sake. Yay, we get to be back in the water. Good shit. All right. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Ah, fuck's sake, fine. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Run quickly to our death. Keep forgetting I have a flashlight. Why is it running? Better question, why am I not running? What? Why, hello? Oh, no.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names.
Wait, what?
Warden, the Alpha.
Like
Alpha.
in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johann Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels no more.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart.
Yes, sweetheart.
You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me.
Careful with the Ark.
Take it easy. It's not going to...
Kaboom.
Oh. For a moment, I thought it was going to collapse.
Surprise, it did. Surprise. Suppose... Not sure it's possible to run 4,000 meters. I mean, that's true, but still. What am I supposed to do? Can I not? I'm stuck. Okay. Can't really pull anything. Can I go there? Or do I have to find another way? Ah! Shut up, Ross! Right. Down in the tunnel, we go alone. He's a little scary man here. Hello? The fuck is this? Beautiful. Oh, look at the little shrimp. Tasty. Delightful, delightful. We love these little long tentacles. We love this for us. What is that? But Ross, why am I talking to you? Why am I not talking to Catherine? She's been quiet for so long. It's weird, you know, not having to yell at her. What? Anti-Karen firewall, indeed. Man said this is where it all went wrong, and here he is making me actually go through this stuff. Like, what the fuck? Use our strong muscles. Isn't this just lovely? And the music's getting scarier. But not like it. Not at all. Don't like this one bit. Just checking to see why this was an area, but okay. There's definitely a monster here. I see this shit. I see this shit. They're gonna make me scream and cry and run. Well, freeze when they want me to run. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Nothing to press. Nothing. Level 7. Yay us! Yay us! Shut up, Ross!
Just tell me what you want.
Yeah, tell me what you want, bitch.
I need you to stop the wow.
You want me to do so many things. Just do it yourself.
How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the wow will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the wow wither, but they didn't understand.
So you want me to get eaten?
It's so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the wow shrieked.
Here we are.
They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying
Hello.
this toxin inside of me can kill the wow?
Oh wow,
Altogether?
slay. Slay the wow.
Snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
Okay. Ooh. Hello.
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on
I
Pegasus.
can just stick my finger.
Poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pegasus too, killing it.
Say nothing more,
Feel
sir.
it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I shouldn't. Oh, you mustn't. Oh, you insist. Yes. Eat me. Boing.
It's working!
Yay! Oh no, my arm. Fuck. Well, we done did it.
Please. I did what you wanted.
Get good, Simon. You can't leave.
What the fuck, Ross?
The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh god!
Rip. Okay, so somebody got eaten. The thing is, he looked rather delicious. But I'm so injured. I cannot stick my finger. monde de poisson à roue. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Da, 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 da. Oh, fishies! Don't you fucking try and eat me. Guess what? I don't know what that is. I actually looked back. A worm. Yay! Oh, fuck. Damn it. Hello? I'm being eaten! Thank you, but can I just wanted to stick my finger. Please. Can I do it again? Fuck you, worm. Fuck you. I wanted to stick my finger. Stupid bitch. Now I have to go find another thing to stick my finger in now. Like, can a person down in these depths not have any? Oh, fuck off. Can we, like, not have anything for ourselves? I see something. Fuck you. Let me touch it. Why are you guarding it? Can I stick my finger in you instead? No. Fine. Here we go. Injured, you bitch. Oh. For God's sake. For God's sake. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Am I just... Okay. We're alive. I would like to stick my finger in that, please. If she's pretending to be a 2-year-old, so she's not scared anymore. It's the way I cope, okay? I'm coping, Breeze. I'm fucking terrified. I'm scared for my life. When you're scared, you simply make light of the situation. Shut up, fish. I told you, I'm the apex predator. You have nothing on me. Fish. Stupid fish, please. At least put me towards the entrance. Finger. But I tried to hide in one of them, but... Oh, for fuck's sake, leave me! I thought, like, going away and hiding because I tried to hide. But Jesus Christ, he's not letting me go. Pew, 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 pew. I'm pressing like, every button. Yummy. Divine. Oh, let me go. No, it's just not letting me go. Is this a bug? Am I supposed to do anything? It is a little excessive. Natural? Do I restart? Bug, yes? Okay. So, did I just save and exit? And then, I hope we don't have to start all the way, but let's see. You sure you want to exit the menu? Yes. I was too delicious. Okay, I was just too delicious. This is my life now, that's true. Save in the jaws of a fish. Why not? Why not? Did we leave where we left off? Literally. We're not cheaters, you know. Oh my God, we have to start from all the way here. What? I got thrown in somewhere far. I don't know where I'm going. I'm falling down somewhere. Goodbye, cruel world. Really bugged. I'm breathing, but I'm just falling through the world. What do I do? Is this part of the game? Maybe when I fall all the way down, it will kill me and put me back. Maybe. I'm not sure what is happening, to be honest. What's happening? Let's just do exit. Yes. Continue. Hopefully. Oh no. Oh, natural. This is Breeze. Sorry, I'm completely missing chat. I'm just so confused with what's happening. This is Breeze 100%. He likes to troll me. He likes to give me sass because I give him so much sass. You know? Again. So he's glitching me through the floor. What do I do? Return. The feeling when buried in sass. No. Exit. Yes. Let's see. Load game. Let's load from site alpha. This is where we just were, right? Or we just go back. Wait, let me try and load that game. And if not, yeah, then before that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will go to the previous one. I just want to try one more time with this file. I'm too OP. Like, the game can't even handle me. Too chaotic for this world. Okay. Gotcha. Exit. Yes. And then we go load game from here. And yes. Natural, as always, I will find ways to make a game bug. In the strangest of ways, too. It's just who I am. Alright. Let's try this again. Can we stick our finger in that first thing? Please let me do it. And please let me do it. Run! Da 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 da. So I want to hide here. You see this? Last time he snatched me from here, but I just wanted to hide. He's gonna eat me, isn't he? Oh, it's a different cutscene? Oh my god, this is so much better. Fine, we'll play smart. Okay, we play a little smart. No, Breeze. No. I will not play Amnesia. I will not. So, do I just have to get up and run? Is that what it is? Can I hide here? Does this constitute a hiding place? Okay, I want to see. He runs a circle. I'm staying by the light. You are like calamari, darling. O'Neill has a recipe with you in it. Be greedy. Small bits. Small bits. He's getting faster. Breeze, I will make a deal with you. I will only play it if you and I play a horror game together, co-op. I'm saying that's the only way I will play it. And then once you agree to do a full playthrough with me with a co-op horror game, then I will play Amnesia Rebirth. How about that? I would never play Outlast. Holy fuck. Listen, I'll play it co-op with you. We'll play it on stream. And then I will do Amnesia. Okay, okay. I need him to go around. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, we got stuck. Guys, I'm missing out on chat. I apologize. I'm trying to use my brains, you know. I'm just trying. Okay. Do-do-do. Nee. Let me in. Now we're back to dry land. Fuck. Okay, let me see what you guys are talking about. Have we saved? We've reached the Omega space gun. Oh my god, wait.
This has to be Phi, right?
Glenn, is that you? Is that you, Glenn?
The Ark made it here in one piece.
It is you, indeed. Okay, we've saved. Thank God for the save files, though. Oh, Catherine, it's been a while. Beach.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing.
Ugh.
I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Let's go get it, or Simon, go get it for me, Simon. God, I really do relate to Catherine.
All right, Phi is up and running.
Site map. Where are we? We are here. Storage is here. Okay. Stop it.
Did you find out what happened to the ARC team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
Oh, okay, this is going to be a whole water thingy. Okay, I got it.
This feels like the longest day of my life.
It's only been a day.
It's just been one day.
I have no idea.
What?
Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104.
Oh, I love the
3:30
detail
a.m.
of the arm.
I don't remember when we started.
How has it been a day only? How has it been a fucking day only? Like, what the fuck? An egg. We could be a little chicken.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I?
Oh, this is fun. Who am I? What am I? Why am I? I just want to see what all of these are before I go press all the buttons.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
Let's just get back to work, you silly
What will you do when you get
goose.
into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path,
Okay, so I need
activate
that
solar
thingy.
panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so. All right, found the Ark.
Good job, Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Okay. Oh, of course, it's superbly written. It's superb. Truly superb. It's just, you know, I think I might be a bit too much of a Catherine myself. And as such, we must be a hater. Because why not? I'm the only bossy one. Well, no Catherine's gonna come and upstate. Well. Hello?
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Very unhygienic, I agree.
All that pressure. Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk
Nobody has
the only
time to
hope
think,
humanity
silly.
has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Hiya him. Hiya him. Instantly.
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Uh-oh. Is this Catherine?
Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you.
Rip.
You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
That's true.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues.
Not
They
a moral
didn't want to risk
somebody.
launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
It was just an accident. Listen. 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 This is the truth, okay?
How could they kill me?
Yeah, how could they kill you?
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
Come on, don't do this to yourself.
Yeah, no time for tears, Catherine. You'll short-circuit yourself. Jesus Christ, lady. Calm down.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Lock and loaded, baby.
To the gun.
Can we
Do you have
follow it?
friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
I don't have any
There was
friends.
some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Well, we don't choose our friends sometimes. Can I press le bouton? Complete, okay. And then?
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Now what? All right. You know something? Breeze, you are right. Oh? Fawn, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Breeze. How was your stream? Why are you still not streaming? Sir? And how was the long dark? I think that's what it's called? Long dark? But thank you so much for gifting it to Reiji. Catherine doesn't seem to buy into the whole continuity that Sarang was talking about. It's very Catherine of her. That's true. The thing is, I really do resonate with Catherine. I really, actually legit resonate with Catherine. If you're doing something for the good of mankind and
we
people
just need to
fuck
get
up.
the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't
Don't you
operate something
worry.
like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omni tool and plug it in next to the seat, and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Okay. We're gonna yeet ourselves, people. Unnatural, can I please get a shout out for Fonzilla, please? Our dearest Fawn. Once this game is done, I have something to say. Thank you. Guys, go follow Fonzilla. He plays amazing games. It is imperative. I insist. So, I wanted to say what Breeze, go to what Breeze was saying, a soldier attitude. But I think that's what they leave it for the player to be the soldier attitude. Like, let Simon be the complainer. Let him complain. Whoa. Oh, that's a big gun. I want to press buttons. Let's fucking go. So we are the soldier. We are the soldier aspect of the game. And Simon is the whiny person. You know, let him be emotional. We will be the rational, logical beings. We are the captain now.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
Yeah, and I like that. I do like that. So I like how...
How do you operate this thing?
Miss me with those protagonists.
But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh. Puzzle time! Now what? Zoom. Okay. Oh. I don't know how close is close. What am I doing here? How close is? Ah, got it. Pull the lever, crunk. How do I rotate it? Right. Ah. The claw. I'm back.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
You don't have to tell me this
We
twice.
also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Of course you would, Reiki. Of course you would vibe with the cynic. I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
And they got married and lived happily ever after. Woo.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
I thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
Jesus Christ, Simon. Watch me get left behind.
9, 8, 7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4,
Magic Catherine was just playing with them this whole time.
2,
Yes! Fuck yeah! We made it!
Fuck yeah, baby! And now what? We're still here, Simon.
I'm still here.
Simon.
I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
Oh, ha.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen.
Typical
you
man.
know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon started Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
Well, you're not you
sorry
either.
You feel that way, Simon.
Not right
proud
now.
of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you.
Yeah, fuck
you.
you.
Said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot.
God, Simon.
I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck!
Uh-oh.
Catherine? Please don't leave me alone.
I think you shouldn't have yelled at her, Simon.
Catherine?
Wait, that's the end? I was like, oh god, right? All alone, 4,000 meters under the sea like we are supposed to be. Because we are a mermaid. I'm not skipping credits. We're gonna go through. Rage against the dying of the light. Rage against the machine. Wait, I can't believe that was the end. What the fuck? This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Holy shit. Now he'll figure it out. Like, he should have listened to her right at the beginning, though. Like, this is the thing, okay? I absolutely relate to Catherine. I understand her main, it's kind of like the ends justify the means kind of thingy, right? Yeah, or when he killed his clone. Well, he should have understood that. You cannot be, you don't want to technically be at two places at once. You know? He doesn't understand, like he thinks, okay, just because he's conscious and is in the moment, like what he's experiencing, that is his reality, you know? But he doesn't realize, like, this is the same thing that actually just happened like 100 years ago when his mind was transferred. That's what Simon in Toronto would have said about his current body right now. Very selfish. Wouldn't you want the world to be blessed with two poisons? Listen. Egos are way too big. Two of us cannot fit on the same plane of existence. You know, we just can't. I'm doing it for the sake of humanity. Okay, trust me. Trust me. The absolute horror for Simon to be stuck down there. I mean, technically, since I'm playing Simon, I think it's fantastic that we're stuck down here. We want to be out there with the fishies. They're not even you. They have essences of me. I just know myself a lot if there are clones. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Holy shit, that was so good though. That was such a fucking good game. But holy crap, did it get me tense. Yesterday's stream was just... Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Get up. Simon, we're human.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Oh my god, 3/4 sleeves? What? Oh my god, if a monster suddenly chases me and eats me, I'd just cry. We're on the island of Subnautica. Can we find shale outcrops? Oh my god, if there are those little shit crabs, I will fucking murderize them. Whoa. Can't believe it finally got a good ending. What do you mean? Wait, there are several endings? Whoa. Welcome to Jurassic. Eee, look at the water. Okay, nothing behind the waterfall. And lilies! Fuck, I need to get kinda. God damn it! The horror begins yet again. Why couldn't I be reincarnated as a unicorn? Whoa. Holy, this is so pretty. Look at all the lavender. Wee. But I need to, guys, my real paradise is where I can stick my finger in things, please. 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 Need to stick my finger in stuff. Just like. We're on the Ark! I had a feeling. Welcome. If you're reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. Oh my god, we love surveys. How would you describe your physical condition? Why is it red? I feel invigorated. Oh, I feel normal. Oh, we did this way before. How would you describe your mental condition? We lost our mind a long time ago. No amount of reincarnation or rebirthing can fix that. So, I feel normal. How would you describe your senses? I feel normal. Jesus Christ. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? It's pleasant. What is normal, though? Are you troubled by the fact that you're no longer strictly human? Huh? But we are human. Yeah, I feel fine. How do you perceive your new existence? It's a direct continuation of my previous self? Not at all. Like a new chapter in my life. It's like being born all over again, a complete do-over. It's something completely different and it has nothing to do with my previous self. I think it's like being born all over again. A complete do-over. Simon, this time, grow a spine. I understand trauma, but we gotta grow a spine this time. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? I don't know. But we can try. How would you rather be removed from the would you rather be removed from the project or accept death? I still need to think about it. Still, the answer doesn't change. It really depends. If I ended up being in a situation like that lady, the last human lady on Omicron, or whichever that other place was, I would rather accept death and remove myself from the, I would remove myself from the project. But then again, me, I'm very nihilistic. So I'm like, I don't care. So I'll just think about it. Your answers have been saved. Thank you for participating. The ARC team. XOXO hugs and kisses. God, space is so pretty. Look at that. These answers are cope. Oh, very much so. Could be an utter denial about everything. This survey. Oh, look at these flowers. God, this is so pretty. These surveys are an interesting inclusion. Odds are your answers will be different depending on when you will take them, which could be plotted across the transhumanistic journey. Yes, of course, because it's always influenced by what you are feeling, what your mental stress is like, and whichever. Absolutely. When creating surveys, do we get to push you into the water and drown you ourselves? Nobody's watching.
Catherine!
Damn it.
I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
Damn it. I didn't get to freaking push her in the water.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Well, of course, there can only be one me. There cannot be two bossy bitches in the same existence. It can't. It's only me. I am the queen. I am the alpha boss bitch. Yeah, but you know, like, who's counting? At this point, we're just living in the moment. God, this is wonderful. And obviously, I'm always an alien, Breeze. Always, always. I never fit in anywhere. We just drift. We just chill. Go with the flow, you know? That's all we gotta do. But believe it or not, we look so far away, but I really am still trying to sabotage Catherine. Just saying that doesn't change, okay? No matter how many eons have passed, we're turned on and off, I will still go after her. Natural, I was expecting to be doing this way longer. Did I really rush and fright today? Just like forget everything and just run. Holy shit, we actually completed the game. You can't take your grudge book with you on the car. But yes, I can. I uploaded it to my alien chip. Okay? I could do it. GG's. Holy shit, GG's. Not overly. Okay, at least I did the important parts. But guys, we have a discussion. Now, whoever would like to come on this discussion, by all means, hop onto VC. I'm going to pull in Mr. JP, who's already waiting for us so beautifully in the voice chat. And we're going to talk about this. I want your thoughts. Reiji, oh my God, especially you and your cynicism. Talk to me.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my God. This was fucking fantastic. Natural.
Isn't it just beautiful? Isn't it just wonderful?
It is just, wait, hold up. Let me just double check and see that I actually have Discord running on OBS. Talk, please. There we go.
Oh no, my
no.
mistake.
Oh,
my
no.
sin.
It's just like you with your video.
Yes, I feel
But I'm
so
gonna
bad
put
about
that
that.
here. Hold up. Natural, can you speak too, please?
Yo.
Yo. Okay,
All
good.
good.
Gotcha. Okay, now we gotta have this scary music. Breeze, we're gonna discuss stuff. I want your thoughts. You know I always want your thoughts and ideas. So first of all, yeah, tell me.
No, it was just that. It was also I didn't expect Breeze to want to take part of this since he's often trolling, but he seemed to like to talk about the philosophy a lot at the end, though. And Hyper, was it right? Or Nikar, I forgot. Maybe they'll be in on this.
Yeah, if you guys want to help in on the conversation, join the VC. Just join the VC and we can chat, because I do want to know what this is, because this game has really taken apart, it's a game. Yes, a game is just a game, but it really has touched upon a lot of topics that a lot of philosophers, a lot of academics have spoken about through the years. We're talking oh my God, Carl Jung. Who else? Oh my God, so many people. They've spoken about this, and the fact that it's now turned into a game where you can kind of immerse yourself and make these decisions is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So JP, welcome to the interview. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I've been watching this thrilled to get to, vicariously experience it once more.
Yeah.
I think I played through it 2 times or 3 times on my own in various degrees. Yeah, I love it to bits. And it's not just a great horror game, because it really is.
Yeah.
It does really tickle my fancy horror-wise, but also the messaging and how not just the transhumanist messaging, but how it slowly builds those questions, I think is nothing short of masterful.
100%. Sorry, Breeze, I understand, but but I still want to talk to you. Not to we'll just chat, because I want to know. You'll be the imaginary counterparty. I love that. Thank you.
May I note one thing though?
Yes,
you
Thomas.
said a game is just a game.
If we were taking it for those who just play it for the game, not really look into it and think, that's what I mean.
Fair enough. However, I mean, one large mission statement for my channel is to treat games as any other piece of art, and it really is. And I like the quote from, I think it was Oscar Wilde who did it, who said that engineering and science is all well and good for I'm paraphrasing here. It's all well and good for making life possible or civilization possible, but it's art that makes it worthwhile, worth the effort. And so long as you consider games a piece of art, which it
Yeah.
absolutely is, I
Which
think
it
I'm preaching to the
is.
choir. Yeah.
It is, yes.
In that case, it is just as important as anything else, and treating it with that sort of sacrality that such a state entails,
Yeah.
I think is important. And sure, it's fine to just enjoy a game for being a game, absolutely. But this has so much more to it. And this sort of transhumanist conversation that this game does is just absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely
It's like
top
an
tier.
interactive book, I feel like.
It
For me,
is.
really, Soma was like, that's why how I sold it to Poison. I was like, it's an interactive story or a visual novel with horror. Like the monsters, it's all secondary for me. It's all unfortunate that Poison had to go through it, but mostly the important part was for her to see the story because I know she likes that subject and it blew my mind and I liked it so much.
Listen,
and there is the story mode.
That is true, but I need to say something. Natural Born Camper, you downplayed the horror aspect so much. Listen, I will send you my spa bills because my shoulders are in so much pain. It feels like I did a shoulder workout, lifting like 60, 70 kgs. For a woman, that's a lot, okay? For a woman, it's a
Well,
lot.
this is the part to make Breeze happy, I guess.
I
He wanted
always
you
want to
be
make Breeze happy, but I can never please the man. This is so hard for me. I struggle. Yet another burden on my shoulders, Breeze. You know, Breeze says things are what they are and will be what they will be. Yeah. Yes, that is true. But yes, you're correct. The games are a form of art, absolutely a form of art. And many times games are done with a certain message or with a certain thought in mind, and they want to share that with the masses to see like, okay, this is what we're thinking, this is how we see a certain thing, or this is something that we want to tickle your brain a little bit. Let's get into this conversation, like let's get into this world together. Soma has done that with this transhumanistic and identity crisis, existentialism, all of that. They've done it so freaking well. They immerse you. Like you don't really, like I could not even pay attention to the story per se, like all the readings, but you would still be drawn into the fact that it is so strongly done. It's very strongly messaged game. And I freaking enjoy that. And it just make you think. And now it comes back then to the conversations that everybody asks, like, who am I? What am I? It's been asked a lot in this game.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the nature of identity here, because I feel like that's on blast here. Not just the transhumanist question of what is humanity beyond humanity. That is sort of the umbrella conversation of the game, but there are certainly more specific conversations to be had. Among them, what is self? What is identity? And how does that work? Because a lot of identity work, as it works right now, is excluding yourself from other things.
Yeah.
I am concept A because I'm not concept B, kind of thing. I am a Christian because I'm not a Muslim, or I am a Swede because I'm not a Dane, for example.
Right.
It is a lot of exclusionary jargon in the work of building identity, building who you are. And here we have that sense of self and that sense of identity is progressively undermined here in the game.
Yeah.
It is undermined in the beginning. Okay, you're still human in a diving suit. Oh, you're not. You are unique. You're a unique little snowflake, and that's fine because your quote-unquote true self or original self died 100 years ago, and then suddenly you're not. You have two Simon running around, hypothetically, potentially.
Yeah.
And that question of, okay, so if we need to redefine what it means to be a self, it's approached many different ways. In the physical way with specifically the Omicron scene, but also a little bit with what Sarang was talking about
Which is the Omicron scene?
It's the secret. It's the laboratory on the edge of the abyss. It's where you take the elevator. It's where you
we jump to our death. We just numed in the first time.
Okay, the conversation going down. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
the conversation going down. Yeah.
Most specifically, I'm thinking about when you switch bodies, when you jump suit.
Yeah.
And suddenly there are two Simons.
Yeah.
And Simon has this identity crisis. There
Yeah.
cannot be two Simons, I think he screams.
Yeah.
And I think I wasn't here for it. I was streaming myself. By Poison, I think you you made sure that there was only one Simon, so to speak.
Yes, obviously. I mean, again, you know.
But obviously, isn't this
Obviously.
interesting? Because Simon's identity crisis there, is that something that we should take for granted? Is that really something that we should take as a basis? Do we need to be exclusive and unique to have an identity, to have a self?
For me, it was not about being unique at all. What I
Yeah.
did is I put myself in myself's mind. So
Yeah.
knowing myself, I would not want to wake up in that horrible
Exactly.
place
Yeah.
alone for the end of eternity with that monster just next door. There's nothing you can do, you know? You can't even kill yourself if
Yeah.
you want to end all this knowing that you kept going. So I did it for myself, not because I didn't want to have two of myself.
Well, that's just kind of the same. Actually, that was the thing. I kind of empathized with me. Like, I wouldn't want me suffering. I wouldn't want me, like, I've already was tortured enough going through those stupid monsters. I wouldn't want my other self to experience that. I don't want to suffer. Like, it wasn't that, like, I guess I played it off as an ego that can only be me. That's just me shit talking it. But in actuality, my reasoning behind it was I genuinely don't want my other self to suffer. So I'm going to end that, because if I'm going to progress in a sentient way in another body, what I'm aware of, especially knowing that and knowing what is there, I then will not want to see myself suffer. That is why it was kind of like, for me, it was easy, an easy in quotation marks, that lady that was there, the last human alive, I don't want her to suffer because it is horrible. If you're going to be living with the thing, I'm the last human alive, and she cannot do it herself, literally, like, it is mercy. It is mercy, but it is from my own point of view mercy, because I don't want to suffer. It is a very subjective mercy, if you will. Right? It's not that's my reasoning behind everything, for the most of everything.
Well, I mean, that very Simon that one kills, one has the opportunity to kill there. He's the one who had previously, just a second before, made the choice that I am going to suffer for this. It is better to struggle than to die. And then when you turn around to say, when that is not my perspective, when I am perceiving someone else, I will make a different choice for them than I have been making for myself previously. I mean, they have proven throughout a few hours of game time that they would rather struggle and, go on this merry chase than die. And now you're saying that, well, I mean, they would want to die. Well, I think they've proven fairly succinctly for the past, 7-8 hours that they wouldn't rather die. And if they so wished, they could just jump off in the abyss. That kills you pretty succinctly. So I don't know. I call a little BS on that. Reasoning.
But that's the thing, right? That's Simon as a character versus me as Poison. It's me reasoning for myself. That's how I would approach it. But Simon, very different. He's still going through this existential thing. Okay, like he's very confused, and this is why I like Breeze saying we want a more soldier aspect to Simon as a character. He's constantly, questioning, complaining, whining, understandably so. But that's where you, as the player, come in, not as the character Simon, but as a player, come in and be like, okay, we're gonna make the rational decisions, because clearly the character is experiencing a very, very overwhelming sense of what it is to be alive. What is being alive even? What does that even mean? So you as a player then just take the more Catherine approach, the more analytical approach, and the logical approach to just doing things. You get what I mean? So you're kind of playing two things at the same time. For the sake of role play, yes, I bullshit a lot with Simon, but in my head, this is how I was actually reasoning it out. I was just being an absolute idiot. Like Simon, I think, wouldn't be an idiot per se. He's a man suffering. He's a man trying to make sense of the world. Catherine, not suffering, but Catherine's a bitch. Okay, I will still say it. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry.
I have an interesting question for you, that I just thought about. But first, I just want to point out that JPS did jump in the abyss in his playthrough. He fell down, and I think he screamed. It was pretty enjoyable.
Oh
I
my
fucking
god.
dude. Not only do I suffer from thalassophobia, the fear of the deep ocean, but also a fear of heights.
Oh
So I had a double
no.
whammy of terror when
I
falling
think
down
he
there.
walked off the edge by mistake, like too close to the edge. It was amazing.
Oh,
Anyways,
I
the
gotta see
question
it
I
now.
had,
Uh-huh.
yeah. The question I had was, what would you guys do, or how would you react if you had been the one who lost the coin toss and you wake up there?
Hmm.
Simon, like the dive suit is gone, the power suit is gone,
Yeah.
Catherine is gone. Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel like, oh, it worked and they couldn't kill me? What would you feel like?
I'd feel betrayed. I mean, like what he was feeling, I think at that moment is quite true. Like how I would react, Ariel, is like, I'm not supposed to be here anymore. I want to be gone. I want to be gone. But then Cope's side of me is like, yay, get to be in the water. I'm gonna be with the fishes. I get to be a mermaid. That's denial. But in fact, I would actually be very pissed because I don't even know how long I get to be under there. Would I be alone just wandering and trying to run away from monsters? I'd absolutely be betrayed, hurt, angry. I yeah, that would be realistic me feeling
I
that
mean,
way.
I mean, it's not like it was a choice, right? It just sort of happens.
Yeah.
And again, like Catherine makes a point of at the end here, I can't keep explaining to you how it works.
Yeah.
Obviously, Simon has issues with the idea of copy pasting. He obviously has never, used
He's never
software in his life.
plagiarized ever.
No,
Like, Jesus.
he's never copy pasted. He's never controlled seed in his life. But I mean, to feel betrayed, Simon probably would. I wouldn't. That's just again a bad toss, or maybe a good toss.
Yeah.
But also, technically, Simon isn't alone. Simon has Simon down in the ocean, and if they bring along the little tooltip, then hypothetically, Catherine will always also be there.
Yeah.
So technically, none of them is necessarily alone. I know that's the tone that the game wants to leave us on, that Simon is just alone down in the abyss.
Yeah.
And maybe that is practically true depending on how big the power outage is, but it's not necessarily that way. And that is also kind of my argument for keeping the other Simon alive. Maybe this is cold-hearted as all heck, but he's a spec. Worst case scenario, this doesn't work.
Yeah.
And at least there's another Simon, and life is possibility, life is option, right? That's okay, getting into a bigger conversation about what life is, but one aspect of it, at least, undeniably, is potential.
Yeah.
In large parts, depending on how nihilistic you want to be about the conversation of what is life and what is death,
Yeah.
one aspect of it is death is the end of potential, while life is still potential. So with him being alive, there is possibility, there are options, while him being dead is the end of options. And I mean, we don't know what Simon would come up with, what he'd want to do. He's essentially immortal so long as he has power cells, of course. And I mean, technically, Simon could be the first of a digitalized race of people ascending from the ocean floor, hypothetically. And thus keeping him alive, it's just defaulting to killing him.
Yeah.
Feels, again, I believe that is in more parts fueled by that feeling of a need for being unique. And keeping him alive gives you a friend if you ever climb out of the abyss, And hopefully, I mean,
That's
Simon
if. But the thing is, like, so Simon's main motivation for any of this was to escape, was to find a sense of his old self. In a way, he was trying to find some kind of links back to his old self, what he was used to. Many times he'll bring up Toronto, his friend, like towards the end, he kind of accepted that, okay, that is never going to happen, but still going to the Ark was a sense of him grasping at some sense of comfort, some sense of comfort, a purpose. Yeah. They're like, he wants to go back to that. So he would not, in his mind and his motivation, he didn't want anything more to do with the horrors of here. He just wanted to leave. And so if he left, he didn't think about, oh, what if I get stuck here? He's like, no, there is no what if we would get stuck there or we're going to be here forever. We need to get out. We have to leave. We must leave.
Yeah.
He's thinking in the moment. He's not thinking about, oh, what if I like backup plans? No, because if you want to get out, you want to get out. There is
He was
nothing.
saying this, that's true, that he wanted to belong somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but priorities change, though, right? I mean,
Not for Simon. I think it was very truly like he was so super focused, like apart from this existential crisis, he's like, I need to go. I just need to go. I need to leave. It is always that motivation for him to push forward. Like if he thought he was going to get stuck down here, he wouldn't have been made across from, gone to all the different labs and stuff like that. He would have just been, okay, well, here we are. Okay, this is great. This exists. Let's just do whatever we want. He was fueled. He was driven to just want to go and get out of here because it was pure. Of course, it's pure horror, obviously. But his motivation was, I just need to go. I need to leave. And so all the other decisions that he had to do, like I would then say, like removing the self. So in my thing, that was my thinking. I am not going to come back here. We are not going to get back here. We will not exist here anymore. We need to leave. And we know, like, it was very final. Cut, done, press buttons, and we're done. Move forward, keep moving forward. We don't want to stay behind. We
Maybe
need a
he's gonna
life.
create new life by sticking his fingers in those things everywhere.
Oh my God, you see, now that's the thing, that's the regret, eh? That's the regret, like, okay, if you're gonna tell me I get to stick my fingers everywhere, listen, maybe I will stay, okay? Just like that big little heart, the big heart of the alpha and whatnot, you know, listen, let's rewind back time, load in that save file again, let's keep going, I'm okay, pause and unpause me, it's great. You know, if you told me this was waiting for me, you know, they've been different motivations.
Can we approach this conversation about what is self and what is identity once more? And I want to branch it off a little bit to sort of enrich the appreciation for SOMA here a bit.
Yeah.
Because SOMA goes the entire digital route, right?
Yeah.
It's digitalizing mind and then copying it over into other hardware, and thus you can have splintered consciousness of the same self. I read a book recently that I absolutely loved. It was called The Entangled Life, I think, by a Cambridge professor, Merlin Sheldrake, speaking about fungi, mycelium.
Yeah.
And in one segment, I forget which segment of the book, he speaks about how identity sort of falls apart, or self falls apart when you're looking at, well, at least individual identity falls apart when you're looking at mycelium clusters. And he makes the distinction of the human body is not really one unit.
Yeah.
The human entity is really just a jellyfish node with a bunch of tentacles piloting a mech suit. And that mech suit, furthermore, is a collection of fungus, bacteria, microorganisms. I think he mentioned that there are more microorganisms, different species of microorganisms in a digestive tract than there are stars in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Which really brings to mind, okay, so our sense of self, because I certainly include my body in my sense of self, that is not one thing.
Yeah.
That is a collection of things. It's a macroorganism that has achieved this delusion of identity or uniqueness, of whole, as it were. And if you start undermining our traditional senses of self, of identity, as not being one holistic unit, one undividable unit, where does that end? Where do we end up in our concept of self when we start, well, I'm not my body, I'm not my digestive tract, or at least even if I am my body, even if I am my digestive tract, for example, then it's not one thing. Then I becomes billions of things that collectively is I. In that case, with that in mind, would it not be natural to have a million Simons running around and all of them collectively referring to themselves as a self? Is that not just a macroscopic evolution of that idea?
There is, it then goes back to the theory of Carl Jung of the collective consciousness. We are a part of one, we are branches of one actual big entity, each of us serving a purpose and working towards that purpose. We're like a cell. We have a certain purpose, we have to do it and work unified with others in order to achieve whatever it is that we need to achieve. And that so it goes, so I guess that's where Is he a professor, the author of this book that you?
Merlin Sheldrake.
Yeah. Is he a professor or is he just a theorist?
He's a professor of mycology at Cambridge.
Okay. So I'm guessing he would have had references from that because this has been a conversation ongoing, and I absolutely adore that. If you go in like with religion, right? They always say pray together. Praying unified is not as strong when you pray together. I'm just giving an example. Come together to work towards the same goal, the same purpose, to achieve or to want I would say for a lot of people, paradise is like the ultimate goal. We want to reach paradise. We want to reach that. Going back to Soma, Simon wants to reach paradise.
Or oblivion if you're a Buddhist.
Or oblivion, or if you have a Buddhist, or you just want to get somewhere. There is a journey. You're always moving forward. Always moving forward. And so when you come together, work together, #teamwork, it's kind of playing into that where we each have a purpose, bring it together, and we can achieve something that we all want together. That's 100%. And I agree with that to a certain extent. Yeah, Nacho?
Would you guys live on the Ark? First, I think that multiple Simon is not the same as one person being part of multiple cells, because all your cells align, everything wants to do the same thing. But multiple Simon, one might want to do something else, the other one might want to do another thing, they would disagree and stuff like that. And they all have consciousness, entire consciousness. Yes, your cells, one might do something bad, become cancer and all, but they don't have like consciousness and think and stuff like that.
Well, you could argue, I mean, the nature of consciousness is a fraught concept, right? We don't really know exactly what that is yet. We have built this idea of being aware, and I mean Descartes was there 300 years ago with the not the epistemological shit. He had a whole branch of philosophy that he kind of started with what can we actually know.
Yeah.
What is certain that we know. And the only thing that he could come up with 300 years ago is that, there must be something to ask the question. Otherwise, can't really be certain of it. And the idea of a consciousness, I mean, it's hard to measure, right? From a scientific point of view.
Because we're limited by our experiences. We're very limited by our experiences. What we know is only what we have experienced. If we don't know it, we do not experience it.
Would you guys live on the Ark knowing that the Ark is a snapshot that stays like this and no new buildings can be added, no new forests, no new code, no new bug fixes, and just thinking that it is as it is and you will be there for thousands of years? Would you be like, wow, I can live thousands of years and never get old and do all these things and think about this? Or you would go crazy, you think?
I would hate it. If I had to pay taxes on the Arks, guess what? I live in there. No, hell no. Do I have to work? No.
I think they mention that it's not necessarily static, though. They mentioned that you could hypothetically, or maybe that was just a conversation we had, that you could hypothetically compute children, like digitalized new people around you.
No.
They say this?
No.
I wonder if that was a conversation we had while we were playing it, or if they actually mentioned it in some piece of document in the game. I don't know. I don't remember. But, I mean, it's software. There's no reason to believe that it couldn't be altered, right?
Yeah. I mean, technically, with the way things are going on the Ark, you could alter it. I mean, they've already uploaded consciousness, so why not break off a little bit? You can already multiply. So technically, there is a future of sorts on the Ark. There is a future. They just said we haven't gotten into the nitty-gritty in the game, of course. But Catherine is there. She's done all of it. So obviously, it is possible that you could multiply and have a new life. But then it comes for me personally, you're going back into a system. Things have to be a certain way. Nah. We already lived too many lives, clearly, and it's done. For me, I'm like, goodbye. We've done what we want. If other people want to live, let them live.
Imagine how much you could learn. Imagine how many fucking books I could write if I had effectively infinite time. If I had like 2,000 years to write books, Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, not me.
It would be like Stephen King, you know, in the I think
Oh,
it's in the no, how is it in Family Guy or something? He
Yeah.
has wrote about anything and he just comes in the office of his publisher. It's like, so what's your next book about? And he's just looking at the lamp. It's about a killer lamp that is gonna do this, all right? And the producer just like, okay, when can I get it? You know, he doesn't care anymore. And
Exactly.
you will just write about the tree that you saw in front. You're like, oh man, I ran out of subjects. I wrote so many books.
Written history of man stretches back 3,000 years, and we have, well, I mean, it's
We're
not like we
always
haven't
evolving.
rewritten the same thing,
but they had events, they had the entire world, they had like wars, they have all this to write about. If you're just like 10 people living on a static world,
I
there's
think they're
not
like
much.
100. I think they're like 100 or something. I
That
think
is
there's
much
I think there's a number attached to it.
Yeah.
And there's also a bite size. I mean, the hardware could not potentially be upgraded, but the software certainly could. And there's nothing to say that this Ark is not just a lifeboat to be picked up by something else, right?
Yeah.
It's option again.
I know too much about software engineering, though, that no matter how much the developer is the best in the world,
Yeah.
he pushes a fix, and in the end, with the fix comes a million other bugs or crashes or really bad failures, like critical failures. And imagine a world, an entire world with the physics, everything running on the Ark. Ooh,
Yeah.
man, so many prone for errors. The bigger your system is, the
Yeah.
easier it is to
Fair
introduce
enough.
bugs. So I would be
Exactly.
like, no, Catherine, you don't touch anything. If you fuck it up, we're all gone forever.
But I want to press the button. Don't tell me what to do. You know how that happened the last time.
But
I'll
still,
do what I
though, even with, let's just, okay, we're bored of the Ark, we're bored of these 100 people. Let's just go into sleep mode. Even that, we still have a lifeboat out into the cosmos that, especially if you put on sleep mode, could run quote unquote forever. You know, quote unquote, big quote unquote, and that big bunny years, but we're talking about thousands of years, maybe millions of years, depending, of course, on a lot of things. There's nothing to be said that it couldn't be picked up, and you know, we could be quote unquote saved.
But then if you've fulfilled your sense of purpose, for me personally, I've done what I needed to do. I don't need to go and repeat a pattern. I've done it. It's done. There could be more, but I've just done what I needed to do, and it feels good. Like
You could put people in pause, right? Like when Poison is tired, it's like, I don't want to live in here forever. We just stop her simulation, so it just pauses. And then the moment we need Poison, because we're like, oh, what's her special spaghetti recipe? I forgot what it is. We just unpause her, and then she can just tell us what it is, because she realizes it's needed. And then in her, maybe 1,000 years passed, but in her mind, it's just like 0 second passed. Or you can say, okay, I want to stop myself because I'm bored, and I just want to fast forward to when JPS wrote his next book about trees or stuff, and then wake me up at that moment.
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Now for me, it's like just like, what's the like I feel so used if you do that. Like, by all means, take the control away from me. Plug me in when you need me. Plug me out when you don't. When I start yelling at you, it's like off. You know, it's like fine, sure. But for me personally,
we check with you. It's just like, okay, Poison, we can unplug you, but is it fine if we plug you if we forgot your PIN account number or something? And be like, yeah, sure, it's just for a few minutes.
oh my God, this is how you would hack me and get all my Wi-Fi.
Your Wi-Fi, exactly.
This is why I stick to my point. I do not want to be on the Ark. No.
Have you guys
die with me.
Have you guys read the book series? I don't know what the series is called, but it's the series with the book Three Body Problem in it. It's Xian Yu, it's a Chinese sci-fi author. He did, in this series, it's Three Body Problem, it is The Dark Forest, and then Death's End. Any of you read it?
No, don't.
Have you seen there's a Netflix show of Three Body Problem out?
No, have not.
Either way, he's really cool. And he writes in this sort of visionary sci-fi that the only other person that I've ever encountered that does it the same way is Isaac Asimov. And specifically the third book, Death's End, sort of plays around in the sphere that we're talking about now,
Yeah.
right? If you could just freeze it and then bring it out like a million years later,
Yeah.
and this continuation of awareness just leapfrogging into the universe to the very, the thermodynamic death of the universe kind of thing.
Yeah.
And again, the vast possibilities that sort of capacity affords you.
Mhm.
I just think that death is such a mundane end. It's just a stop of all that could be at that point. If you
Mhm.
have the opportunity to just, okay, I'm going to sleep mode. We're going to sail through the universe for, 1,000 years or 10,000 years and just see what happens.
Yeah.
It's just so much possibility entailed in that I would never give that up.
Yeah.
Even if it means that I sleep forever, even if it effectively becomes death because no one's going to boot me up again, or, there's something satellite, it flies into a fucking black hole or something.
Yeah.
At least that was an opportunity as opposed to just erase my code. Which is,
Fair
I
enough.
reacted
Yeah.
so harshly to you, Poison, when you started erasing the brain scans in Theta, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's right. You were not
There
even
was
just
a
like erase,
button. Erase,
erase.
okay?
Don't care.
You know what? Well, to be fair, I didn't know. I didn't come to that part of the story of why those files even existed. I was like, okay, I suffer from, listen, this is the me IRL, okay?
Button
Memory
problem.
space, okay? I have to delete so many games to make space for new games that I cannot stop playing games. So I have to delete, okay, erase. I will come back to it later. Can we? Okay, there should be a backup somewhere. That's all good. Save to the cloud. We're good. Erase.
I think that's actually a key component to how frictional games. Is it frictional games that did this? Either way, the developers of SOMA,
Yeah.
how they work with one of the tools with how they sort of undermine you as a gamer to consider these transhumanist themes.
Yeah.
Because they give you a lot of options.
Yeah.
Like straight from the get-go, pull the cord from the robot that's not responsive.
Yeah.
Because you want to power a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're going to do it because the game gives you the option to do it. And, it doesn't help that the game can't progress if you don't do it. But then suddenly it just lands you the consequences of that or the implications of that in your lap. Oh shit, was that robot kind of alive? Was it dreaming? Was it having a good time and I just pulled the plug?
Yeah.
Oh, heck. Then you have the robot just stuck on the treadmill and says, dude, I'm a person. Are you insane? And then we just torture them into catatonia.
Oh, that's Carl. Oh, I remember Carl.
Poison had no problem. Huh? She was disconnecting all those robots, like zero. Like even when you need to take a chip from one of either the little Bosco or the other one, she didn't zero emotion. Just like here you go. It's time for your beating.
I'm Catherine. This is why I say I'm Catherine. This is why I say I actually really am Catherine because I will do it. I do what I need to do in order to get things done.
But I know that's how we're trained as gamers, right? We're trained to pick an option because an option is available to us and not overly consider the implications of it. Now, games, have had a history of showing you the consequences of your actions or the lack of consequences for your actions, as it were. And even if it's quote unquote the renegade option, like punching out a journalist, hashtag Mass Effect 2, still we take it lightly. And I think this game is great at giving weight to the consequences of that again. And it keeps going progressively harder and harder and harder into it. And I think that progression is really beautifully made. They start off with a mute robot that just starts complaining once you pull the plug. Then you have Carl on the treadmill. Then you have that kind of human in the subway tunnel that you pull the cord of. And you've been, moving progressively towards, a catatonic robot. A robot that considers themselves human. A person that maybe not completely alive. And it just keeps pushing that envelope. And I think that scene in Theta where you just erase the save file, essentially. Just erase someone else's save file.
You'll never forgive me, clearly. Sorry, JP.
Obviously not. And I think I did that. My first run, I think I did it too. Because there's one button. Obviously, I'm pushing it. And I did it with the first file.
Yeah.
And then I just, there are more of them? Okay, what are these? Oh, Munshi's in here? Oh, we're in here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. And the realization of what I had done when I erased that file.
Yeah.
Because essentially I thought at first it was just like a journal file, like a medical file for someone.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter. And then I realized it's actually the brain scan, so it technically is a person in stasis, right? It's
Yeah.
just as that person that you raised was just as much a person as the Simon that woke up in the power plant, technically, right? It's just
Yeah.
it's on ice, and you
Yeah.
just fucking pull the plug. And even more so, the system just allows for that, right? There's no fucking safeguard
Yeah.
there at all. It just considers it code essentially. And it
Um,
just undermines this quote unquote sanctity of life that we
yeah.
bring, the preconceived notions of the sanctity of life that we bring into the game with us as just being, you know, part of the Western cultural heritage.
Yeah.
It just the whole game progressively shits more and more and more on those preconceptions to make us question those preconceptions.
Mhm.
And I think it does that beautifully with that slow escalation that we get. With, I think the big finale of that is you killing yourself in Omicron.
Yeah.
Where it's just, okay, shit, we can't have two views. How far
Yeah.
down this rabbit hole have I gone, and do I want to go?
Yeah.
You know what? Erase you. I don't want to deal with this. And
Yeah.
it really, you keep ratcheting up the consequences of that. And I
Yeah.
think that is such a powerful mechanic
Yeah.
for getting us to start considering and evaluating our choices in games, because we say it's just a game. Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Obviously, it just doesn't matter. But you could go into a bigger tirade of what identity is, and whether or
Yeah.
not it's the choices that we make, and whether or not the sanctity or the validity of those choices are based on the consequences of them, or just the moral grounds of them. And
Yeah.
there's absolutely a place to start discussing that. Just because a choice doesn't matter
Yeah.
in its consequences doesn't mean that it doesn't matter as to who you are for making it.
Right.
That's a conversation also. Well, it kind of enters into Soma a little bit, but the idea of just because Simon here is just a gaming character,
Yeah.
well, does it not still say something about us that we kill him just because we can't have two Simons, or we just erase poor Janet or whatever the fuck her name was in the Theta
Wow.
file?
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute, mister. You gave me shit about erasing her and whatever her name was? Really? Oh, does she
And
not?
whatever her name was.
Whatever her name was. Oh, wait, well, hold up. Listen,
Look,
Mr.
I don't need to
JP.
care about people. I don't need to care about people not to kill them. Okay, I don't need to give a
Whoa.
shit.
I like the
this.
fact, by the way, Poison, that like just like me, just like, I don't know, GPS, if you remember your first playthrough, when you are kind of transferred, not transferred, copied over in the power suit, that we all like, we hear the other Simon,
Yeah.
and like, even if like, if I had thought, someone had thought, so what do you think is gonna happen? Will they copy you and stuff? I would be like, oh yeah, definitely it's gonna be a double of me. But
Yeah.
in the heat of the moment, I didn't think about it, and it surprised me. Then I was like, what was that? Oh shit! And then you realize what it actually is.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you acted the
Yeah, it's
properly and
delivered so
surprised.
fucking well too, right? It's just
Yeah.
masterful in the craft, because it does it mid-sentence kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the tone of voice just shifts from coming inside your head to coming from the next cabin over, and you're like,
what?
Wait, what?
Wait a goddamn second.
You know, my thought, honestly, what my first thought was, I thought Catherine hijacked the body that I wanted to be in. I
Yeah,
thought
that's
she
right.
hijacked it. I'm like, listen, did she just set me up thinking that I would be Nigel, the better bodysuit? Or did she just hijack me? Like, what the heck is happening? Because why am I hearing my other voice? Until then, she's like, okay, there are two Simons now. You're like, oh shit.
That's right.
You know,
You
I
were
was,
right.
I was about to fight a bitch. I was about to fight a bitch. You know, I was. But JP, I just want, before I forget, full honesty. If you didn't yell at me about erasing the data, I would have erased all of them. You know, I really would.
I like his
Even yourself?
reaction in chat. Just he was like, he couldn't believe it. You're just erasing those.
I was like, oh shit.
And she was just like, this name, David Munchie, erase, you erase. Just reading and saying, just like, there you go, you're just gone. There's a button, gotta push it.
I gotta put, listen, I love buttons, okay? And I'm experiencing a new life. Clearly, I'm a robot. Many times I said, I am a robot. I do not feel. I just do things, you know? I listen. There was the option. I just could.
Can I also get a shout out for Catherine's fucking ironclad patience throughout this entire journey?
She is such a gem of a woman. Oh my God. Catherine has put up with shit. And I'm like, yeah, Catherine.
She's
Like,
like a
tell
parent.
him.
Like she's like, I hate this, but I
Like,
have to deal
oh,
with it because
yeah,
if
but
I fuck up and I hurt his feeling and he becomes butthurt, he's not
okay.
gonna do what we need him then.
Exactly. Imagine a 19th century cobbler
yeah.
woke up in some way, shape, or form in modern society, and you were absolutely dependent on them to figure out how cell phones and Wi-Fi worked, and you had to talk them through it. Imagine the ironclad patience of just eating it and just, okay, I need to. And the condescension that she shows. I mean, I've heard other people play this game, and they rage on Catherine because of the condescension that she shows, and she absolutely does. She's like, "Oh well, that is very good, Simon." She talks down to you like a kindergarten teacher.
But that's she's engaged in mama mode, and that's why I respect her. I get her. I relate to her. It's like, girl, tell this man. This man ain't gonna listen. We got the typical.
Poison
We
was
gotta
like,
do it.
shut up.
Shut
right
up.
after she said, "Good job, boy. Good job, Simon." Shut up.
Yeah,
Right, she was really into it.
I love how that interaction progressively worsens and worsens because she loses patience on occasion,
Yeah.
especially after Omicron. Well,
Yeah.
when Simon calls her disgusting, and she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna plug out. I need a moment.
Yeah.
Please don't talk to me for a while. I need to open the cabinet and open a cabinet of mommy."
I relate to her. I
stay
relate to
away.
that moment. Oh my god,
She
so
says,
bad.
I don't want to be here anymore. I need a moment." But
Yeah.
from her point of view, she disconnect and right away she's connected back. So she didn't have any time to think.
And here's the thing, though. You can tell, right? In the elevator ride, Simon has had like 5 minutes to sort of compress, and he's desperate for contact because his entire sense of self and his entire world has just come crumbling down. And he boots up Catherine, and he just sits there and talks and talks and talks, and he reaches out for Catherine, and she's just like, "Yeah, sure. Let's just not engage with the fact that you called me disgusting. Let's not engage with the fact that you absolutely tore down any integrity that I've shown to you and just shat on it. Okay, you need me once more to validate your shallow existence. Okay, you know what? Fine, I still need you, and your feelings aren't invalid." And she just eventually, as they go down the ride, she does reach back. And they have these moments progressively more and more and more, and you can tell that she's more and more strained every moment of them. And then that last bit when the cannon just starts breaking down and she fucking snaps. And I think it's so beautiful that it cuts off when she finally loses her shit. And that is the sad end of Catherine, hypothetically, what we're delivered,
No,
right?
yes.
That is the last thing that Catherine gets to show, is her loss of patience at her worst. Really fucking sad. And also the fact that even though Simon is acting like an absolute child and just lashing out, Catherine is the only thing that he has. And the fact that they are torn apart at that moment, absolute heart-wrenching. I love it.
Natural, no worries. And so hello to Lynn. You can wave at her and tell us we say hi. And
I just waved at the camera.
Just waved at the camera.
NBC. Yeah, they're real fucking helpful.
But one thing I do want to bring attention to that is the reason why I personally, as I say, I keep saying this, I relate to Catherine. It's like basically you're in mama mode. You understand this is Simon technically is a child. He's trying to find his way in the world. You are in that way essentially just human because you have your limits. You are already dealing with a lot of stuff. A lot of things have gone to shit, but you need to be the adult in the situation. You will snap because everyone has a limit. Because she still is even though she's just technically, essentially AI, she still very much is feeling the emotions and feeling the frustrations of, okay, this person is going through this, but they're not really paying attention to what I'm trying to tell them. They're not fucking learning. How annoying. He's so in his head. But she understands that, she needs him. He needs her. And it is something that she is also coming to terms with. It's like, this might be my final hope to save humanity. But I understand what he is going through. I understand the snapping points. I empathize with both characters, but mainly with Catherine, because she's trying to do so much, trying to guide him. but he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just a child. He's just a child.
I mean, comparatively, right? Science-wise,
Yeah.
idea-wise, he absolutely is a child. Not just that. I mean, Catherine's like, what? She has at least one PhD.
Yeah.
She's
I
a
would
high
assume,
scientist
yeah.
trying to navigate this.
Yeah.
I mean, not to shit on retailers. I kind of worked in retail in restaurants, and not to shit on them, but I mean, he's a 20-something that hasn't been really to college yet. You know, and trying to walk him through this high-minded, high-tech facility 100 years later, he essentially is a child,
He
both in
is a
even modern
child.
terms.
Yes.
Even in modern terms, right?
Yeah,
He's kind
yeah.
of a child.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just going to read
Eh,
stuff from chat. Sorry, give me 1 second.
yeah.
Nikar, absolutely, you are a genius. And this is why I was thinking of you when I was like, when JP said he wanted to come on and have a chat. It was like, this is what Nikar in chat, JP, he told me like it would be nice to have other streamers come in and we have conversations, talk like a podcast, you know.
Yeah.
And it would be fascinating. And this was when I had a bit of a hiatus away from streaming. And Nikar, honestly, love you to bits. It is perfect. I am enjoying this so much. And also Natural says, he was thinking, imagine when you need to be IT support for your mom who calls you because she can't attach a file to her email and you're rubbing your temples in exasperation at every step. Catherine went through that 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
MVP Catherine. Holy shit.
MVP. She has the patience. She was absolutely patient, and when she snapped, she had every reason to snap, to be condescending or anything. She had every reason to, because she knows, like, she's also in this new world as well, trying to make sense of how do we move forward? How do we go and do this? And Simon is like a headless chicken. He literally is a headless chicken running about. But I understand and I absolutely empathize with both these characters. And I was like, I get it. I absolutely get it. You know?
They're so well written.
So
It's
well
not even
written.
funny. I mean, it's almost frustrating, right? As a writer, it's easy to fall into the pit of, oh shit, someone else wrote something that's very, very good.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
For you, I get it. I was like, you listen, if I wrote this, I would have done this instead, you know?
No, or just, I wish I wrote this. I wish I wrote this
Yeah.
exact thing.
Yeah.
And man, I just gotta give the absolute ups for this character interaction that we got with. The manuscript between Catherine and Simon, and completely apart from the meta-narrative, from the progression of the transhumanist question, which is also masterfully written. But
Yeah.
these two characters and how they interact and how they build that and complement that journey, it's just it's the perfect storm. I don't think this specific conversation, could have been done better in any other way, shape, or
Agreed.
form. It's one of
Yeah.
those perfect pieces of art that does exactly what it wants to, except for maybe some of the monster hunting bullshit. I mean, there are parts that slug a little bit, that you know, are a little bit drawn out.
And I got physically hurt from it, yes. Too scary, just stop the chasing. Stop monsters, stop. Natural says, same. If you're a software developer or any other job, if were you thinking about this before me? Yeah. Yeah, it's like,
I
how
think it's
dare you?
the same with anything that has any way, shape, or creativity in it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I wish I was the person who did that. Sometimes it's just, oh, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna steal that because that is a good
Yeah,
idea. But sometimes the idea is just so crystallized that there's no way for you to take it that wouldn't be just iterative. Or not even iterative, just stealing it. And you're like,
that's true.
Oh shit, I wish I'd made this masterpiece. Fuck.
That's
I know there are a few books that I feel a little, well, some of the books I'm just so flabbergasted and so appreciative of that they exist at all that I'm not that pissed about. I think it's that middle ground where it's just good enough for you to envy it, but
Yeah.
not so good that you think it's a second coming.
Sure.
Yes. But
Sorry, I forgot who said this in chat. Thomas, Detroit, Become Human. I do know the storyline of that, and that is a game I think that would perfectly tie in with all of this as well. Of the sentient.
I've
bots.
seen Detroit Beyond Humans, and I think that game would have been much better if it hadn't been made by David Cage.
Well, I have no idea what it is. For me, it's like a story is a story, but we'll go into that, I think, more privately, I
Yeah.
guess, for later. But I think it is like, I agree, it's like, this would be perfect, like, at least for me, too, because I love topics like this. I could speak about it for hours and, you know, just chill with it. Like, these are conversations I love to have with my dad. We talk about this a lot, and my dad is like, my dad and me, like in our family, we are the philosophers. We love spewing. We call it. We love spewing bullshit. It's like
Yes.
we go to my dad's like okay. Have you eaten grass
bullshit.
today? You want to
Yeah.
eat? Have you eaten some good? Listen, I got some good grass for you. That means that we're gonna spew some real good bullshit. Like it's so good, but bullshit in the sense that it's not just real literal bullshit. It's like this is stuff that tickles our minds, makes us think a little bit deeper. Let's go for
It's
it.
an exercise.
It's an exercise. It's on sale, Thomas. Oh my God. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh my God. I need to earn money first before I. Oh my God. Natural asks, have we seen the movie Chappie? There's a bit of consciousness transfer in there too. District 9 as well. Having a consciousness transferred somewhere else in deep. I have not seen that, but I've recently seen the series Pantheon on Netflix.
Pantheon is very good. Oh, it's very good. It's very, very
I
good.
was like,
also
oof.
plays around in this space. Pantheon is excellent. I would argue that Pantheon is better than Chappie. District 9 is cool, but if you want more of this conversation, Pantheon is absolutely excellent.
It's so good. I was like, holy shit, this is true. It can be weaponized to build on that thing of the brain, because like holy, like uploading a consciousness and essentially achieving eternal life. Oh my God, that to me though is terrifying. I don't want that. I personally, and me, for me personally, I don't want that. I like to live one life and live it true, live it complete, and be happy and just done.
What is one life, though? I mean, if we enter into a state, well, okay, let's see if I can progress this question correctly.
Yeah.
In a pedagogic way.
Yeah.
Okay, so our perception of what a life is bound to our biological limitations. That is right, correct,
and
right?
experiences,
Yeah, and that biological progression, like we are able to live for 50, 100 years, something like that. That is all tied up to the regeneration capacity of our cells. There's something lost in translation with each new cell cycle, which is, depending on the organ, it's about 7 years, I think. The entire body is switched out after 7 years, I believe.
It was 7 7 years, yeah.
I think it's 7 years that the longest living cells live for about 7 years, I think. Of course, there's a margin there, but overall, if that cellular regeneration was perfect, quote unquote, or it could repair itself when it was damaged, hypothetically, the human experience or any experience would be, quote unquote, infinite. Bunny years on that. Obviously, other things could happen. And there are species, life forms that effectively are immortal in that way because they have. Jellyfish is one. I think a bunch of mushrooms are. We still don't know the maximum age of certain sharks, for example. So, and I think lobsters, lobsters at least have that infinite growth factor to them.
They're theoretically immortal, theoretically for lobsters.
Again, yes, obviously, but at least old age wouldn't be the problem.
Exactly.
So, I don't think there's anything fundamental to life that needs to have an expiration date. Necessarily. And we talked a little bit about this last time I was in chat, right, Poison?
Yeah.
You mentioned mortality is the only way for morality to exist.
Motivation.
Yeah.
One of the many motivations,
I took umbrage with that because I believe, again, that is not necessarily incorrect in the current state of human existence, but I don't think it's anything fundamental to either morality or the human existence. Human existence doesn't need to be finite, I think. I think it's just that we've only ever known the human existence to be finite. You could absolutely argue that for a human hunter-gatherer, like 10,000 years ago, 15,000 years ago, living to the ripe old age of 80 would have been unnatural and would not been considered, what we call today a correct or a proper human experience. That would have been over-living. In 200 years, when hypothetically we're gonna live until we're 150 or 200 or whatever, we would not consider it a full human experience to just live, quote unquote, for like 50 to 80 years, right? So
relatively speaking,
relatively speaking, of course. So I don't think there's anything fundamental to the idea that a human experience needs to be finite. I think that's just the habit of what it has been. That's not necessarily to say that that is what it has to be forever, right? Same thing with mortality leads to morality. I think I'm a big, as people who have watched my channel, I'm big atheist, right? I'm not a big fan of religion. I think religion is a bit of a mind virus. I don't like it personally. I'm sorry if offends anyone in chat. That's not my
This is
intent here.
this is just a discussion. There will be no
Yeah.
there will be no butthurt feelings because it should be a regular discussion without feelings getting hurt because it opens up topics that make us think.
You otherwise wouldn't approach, right?
Yes.
But specifically in this regard,
yeah,
I think I criticize often what I call Christian cultural heritage. That is something that most people that have been brought up in a Christian context, like Europeans, for example, most Europeans have been brought up in this cultural context. That does not necessarily mean that only people who are active believers suffer for it, but everyone pretty much suffers. And it's something that I believe takes a lot of effort to kind of break out of. And that mortality leads to morality, I think, is one of them. Because for the longest time, we have been brought up, like for generations, to think that the only morality that exists is some sort of outer divine perspective and judgment. And the only thing that keeps us moral, that keeps us behaving, is the fear of divine punishment once we die. So we need that moment of death to finally validate whether or not we have lived a moral life. And I think that is at least one source of the notion that we need to be able to die. We need to be mortal for us to be able to be moral. And of course, when we start playing around with the idea of transferring consciousness, when we can start moving our mind and moving ourselves between different forums or different mediums or different hardware, as it were, whether or not it's a different biological body or if it's a mechanical body or if it's a software simulation, doesn't really matter. Once we can start moving it and we get unlocked from that cellular degradation, then the fear has been proposed to be, well, how are humans going to react to that? Are humans going to be more assholes because of it? I don't believe that's necessarily true either. I think it can be true for certain people that are still stuck in that mindset that if why should I be a good person if I don't get rewarded for it? Or why shouldn't I be a bad person if I will not be punished for it? But I don't think that's a very strong moral argument. I would argue that is not a. If you need to be threatened to be a good person, then that would seem to suggest that if you didn't have outside pressure, you would be a bad person, right?
It all goes down again to your lived experience, why people would choose to have an externalized sense of control in the sense of religion or spiritualism and whatnot. It really comes down to that lived experience of the person. Sometimes it is comforting to know that there is something outside more than what you experience on this life. If, for example, if your life is super hard, super complicated, and it's nothing but a nightmare, you would want to hope that there is something different, like something better out there that we can maybe achieve. You know, that's a reasoning for a lot of people when it comes to religion.
Absolutely.
And it kind of, in the sense, then, okay, maybe I can, and that's what, like, you know, the talk of karma, generate that good karma and stuff, because it just motivates you to maybe push on further to achieve, essentially, then go back to the game of SOMA, go to the ark, go to heaven, if you will, live among the stars, you know, all up there. You know, it is that motivation of what is it that you want out of it. We could argue with like mortality. Was it morality? Mortality is
mortality leads to morality.
Mortality leads to morality. Yeah, it is. It really comes down to that individual lived experience and what it is that people want to achieve. In the end, it's something about achieving something. It may not be a reward per se, but it is something that pushes you forward. It gives you a sense of purpose in life. Why are you here? What do you want to do with your life? So that's why many people turn to religion, because they are not able to find that answer within themselves. Sometimes this is not all. This is a majority. It is just an over general thinking, not very specific. They would go towards it because it gives them a new sense of purpose. Okay, I found something. It motivates me. It drives me to do something with this life, to do something that could benefit others, to work. It depends on what it is that you personally want out of life. For many people, even spiritual, or even atheists for that matter, or whoever, they are they think the way they are because it is what drives their sense of purpose of whatever their lived experience is. They want to make a meaning out of their life in a certain way that they understand. Because if you were to take or grasp something or something is like, okay, I want to believe in this because shit right now doesn't make sense to me. So maybe let me try and understand it through a different lens. Maybe in that way it brings me comfort, because there's nothing more scary than thinking that you are not in control of your own life.
I
Nothing more
think
scary. And that was what I was telling you, that my thesis, it was like what I gave you, the summary did not encompass that at all. It really was more of what drives you to give you a sense of control and a sense of meaning or a sense of purpose. Why do people believe in certain things? And so my focus was mainly in the spiritual aspect. I did in the supernatural. I studied those who claim to be psychics. Why do you think you're a psychic? What made you think that you're a psychic? What lived experience? Tell me about your lived experiences, and tell me what makes you think the way you do. And it all comes down to that. For me,
Yeah.
in my studies and in what I have sampled, again, my sample size was super small, but it still gave a thing to a larger topic of it generates a sense of purpose. And in a sense,
Yeah.
it goes in a bit of a control. Sorry, before I go, Natural says, I often wonder if there were no laws or police, how many of us who seem good people would start stealing, raping, killing? Humans are known to be creatures of. We need a leader somehow. It's just a thing. There has to be something to lead. Has to be something to lead, and that would be anarchy, pure anarchy, right? A lawless
Yeah, it
state
would
of
be.
being. Yeah.
But then again, a lawless state of being is not necessarily stealing, raping, and killing.
It depends if
I
it's
don't think-
hidden, if it's taken away from us. It depends on then then goes into ethics. What is wrong? What is
Yeah, but
right?
I don't think order is is a necessary thing for people to act morally. I don't believe that. I think people can be moral without it. And you're talking about
Absolutely, yeah.
you're talking about lived experiences, and absolutely in a deterministic frame of mind, which I tend to fall into as a trap. I don't like it, but it's hard to argue your way out of it.
Yeah.
Then it's essentially a sum of experiences. If the
Yeah.
experiences are the same for two people who come from the same background, then the odds are they're going to act the same, right? Then it's just a lot of different parameters in those experiences. But absolutely, the sum of experiences, your lived experiences. But however, I would like to argue that every single person out there has the power to choose what those experiences mean. The
Yeah.
translation of experience into internalized framework, that translation, I strongly argue that every single individual has the power, potential power at the very least,
Yeah.
to affect that.
Yeah.
So it's essentially saying that, oh, because I was beaten as a child, I will beat my child. Yeah, that still makes you a child beater, regardless of why it happened.
People
As
don't
opposed
realize
to-
the autonomy that they have. They are always in control. You
No.
can always make that choice.
Yeah,
Be
or you
brave.
can at least.
You
can
can.
have
You
that
can.
choice.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can.
some people absolutely abdicate that responsibility. But I mean, just as much as just because I beat my kids,
Yeah.
or just because I was beaten as a kid by my dad, I will beat my kids. You could just as easily choose to,
Yeah.
because I was beaten by my dad when I was a kid, I will never ever lay a hand on kids because I know what that will cause.
Yeah.
And some people just roll with, oh, because this happened to me, I'm going to progress that, I'm going to pass it forward. And some people say that, no, it stops with me. And
Yeah.
that factor of capacity of choice, I think, is important to at least mention when we talk about, your lived experiences as an
And
argument
strength of
or a cause for
character.
anything.
Yeah, strength of character and how you go about it. Are you, I would put it this way, are you a survivor mindset or are you a victim mindset? A victim mindset is learned helplessness throughout, or just an excuse to just keep doing things because it's just easier. Whereas a survivor mindset comes with effort, comes with intentional choosing and thinking and rationalizing that if I do A, B, C, I will get A, B, C, or C, D, whatever, and that one requires a lot of effort. many people don't want to put in the effort because of simple laziness.
No, they
Sometimes
don't.
it's just pure, it comes down to laziness. Do I want to make the effort to do something? But it is hard. It is
It
hard
is.
because learned helplessness is very much, I think these days it's way more prevalent because we enable a lot of behavior that just choices are made for us. We don't need to think. Oh my God, that goes into a whole other conversation, JP, but we're not going to get
It
into that
does.
because
No, we shouldn't.
because holy shit, this is why I said I could talk to you for hours, We can absolutely have this
Yeah.
conversation some other
Yeah,
time
this
because
is
that's like, ooh, it's good,
Yeah,
good shit.
this is easily gonna snowball away from us. I'm
Absolutely.
trying to rein it in. I'm trying. So actually, let's bring it back into
Sorry.
Soma.
That's true. Sorry, give
Because
me
I
one
do have two
second.
more things.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry, I just wanted to read. Keyword 20 minutes. Brain juice is draining, natural. It is draining, but we will complete it. I guess you said 2 more points, right? That's true. I do, JP, I don't know if you know this. I recently suffered some head trauma. Brain juice is a legit thing. I cracked my head open. My head, and I actually had brain juice leaking through my nostrils for months. And that was my hiatus. So literally, I have to like take my brain easy.
Oh no!
Oh, it's been rough. It's been super rough.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, and that sounds both horrifying and so fucking cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was.
My brain is coming
clumsy
away
as
from me.
fuck.
Yeah, I need to go plug my brain. It's leaking. Shit.
Yeah, excuse me, don't mind me. Just add a little something. Thank you.
Just a little illithid tease here.
Yeah.
Just,
So let's continue with the thing, and then I will have to call it because I do need to relax my brain just
No
a
problem.
little because
No problem.
I'm enjoying this. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Thank you, Natural. Natural is like literally like my guardian for a lot of the stuff. He's like, poison, brain juice. How are we doing? How are we doing? Because he's listened to me talk about this for months, and he knows like. He's the best man in the world. Natural born nurse. Agreed.
Yeah, that's your new after mom. It becomes nurse.
Yeah, that's true. But yes, go ahead.
But I did want to bring it back. Okay, so we could have the conversation about Simon, would he bring the arc to the gun if he knew that he was gonna lose the coin toss? But I feel like that still branches off into the whole morality spectrum conversation that's gonna just absolutely snowball away from us. So instead, I want to bring up just a little bit of a reflection that I had. I don't think I had that reflection first time I played through it, but the second time I'm pretty sure that when you start playing the game, all of the mirrors you encounter are broken.
Yeah.
And it's only by Theta or Omicron find a intact mirror. And you did find it. I knew a glimpse that you had the opportunity to actually look. Yeah. And you saw the little camera blippies just scan past the shield of the diving suit. And you're like, oh yeah, I guess that confirms it. And the implication of all of the bathroom mirrors being broken is a progression of people either just rejecting the evidence in front of their eyes, which we saw Simon kind of do. When he woke up, he looked upon himself and saw human hands. And it was only, later when reality of the circumstances kind of forced his brain to accept reality. And accept the fact, oh shit, I'm in the diving suit. That's weird, especially when I think the observatory breaking and flooding. He's just, oh shit, I'm in a diving suit. Neat. And it didn't, his brain didn't allow him to reflect further on that. And there's this implied story. I love implied storytelling. Fucking love it. That's why I play Dark Souls games. Where all of those broken bathroom mirrors, each one of those was a person that saw themselves as a robot and couldn't handle it, broke the mirror to potentially continue on their delusions as a human.
Pure
Denial. And we see Simon suffering from that. It's just that he's kept around long enough to kind of work his way progressively out of it. But every fucking mirror that we encounter is one of those robots just, no, can't be me, smash. And I love that. I love
details.
How this game.
They thought about everything, and I appreciate the creators. I appreciate the writers, the thought behind it. Holy shit. A-tier game. I will yell at the developers for making the monsters too scary for me, but it is. But sorry, did I see chat? Internet Dad says, break time. Yes, Dad, we're gonna do so soon. Natural says, love Poison's genuine reaction when she saw herself in the mirror. That's true. It is clipped. We did clip it. I will show it to you. Because I thought I was handsome as fuck. I thought I was just this gorgeous being. You know, that's ego talking, you know? It's like a denial. It's denial.
I kind of would have loved the mid sequence there where Simon looks at him and looks upon himself, either before he realizes in a suit and he just looks normal, but it's some sort of glitch to it, or for that matter, he sees the diving suit, but the screen is opaque or something.
That's
to have
true.
more of a progression on that. But I don't know if that would have lampshaded too much. That's possible because you don't want to. It's a balancing act when you're telling a story like that. When you have a reveal that you want to show,
But
you
I
want to
think-
give hints
Yeah.
that the reveal could have come earlier, but you don't want to give those hints so overtly that before the reveal comes, a viewer or experiencer or a consumer will note that, oh shit, that was a missed experience. That was a missed opportunity to tell something, and that loss of an opportunity tells me something.
Yeah.
So you want to be coy about it, and
Yes, and they did that well. They did that well.
They did.
They led you. They made you feel autonomous in that moment. Then, like, I will figure this out. I will understand. I will find myself when I want to find myself. If I've missed it, I've missed it because I'm so focused on something else. But I will eventually have this revealed to me at some point.
I also kind of love, I think Catherine, when we first encounter and we ask him, what the fuck are you? You're just a robot. And
Yeah.
he just goes,
Have you
yeah,
seen
sure,
yourself?
I'm a robot. Yeah, exactly. She's like, oh shit, guys in denial. Oh, I need to step lightly here. And I think she
Yeah.
has that moment where she just talks to us like an equal, and she
Yeah.
realized that, oh heck, this is a hair trigger. I
Yeah.
need to. Okay, let's move on from the fact that I'm robot.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the mission at hand instead.
Exactly.
And there's this specific moment, I think, where she just, oh shit, this conversation isn't going well. I'm gonna derail. I'm gonna derail. Let's go somewhere else. Let's put this little monkey's attention elsewhere because he's about to crack. And I just fucking love it so much.
That's
It's so good.
childcare 101 right there. That's differentiation. You want a child to do a task, you're going to present it differently. They will get stressed. Okay, you know what? Let's try it this way. Okay, you piece of shit, doing what I say, but you know what? Because you're a child, I will let you do it. Let's do it in a way. Cat, okay, yes, cat slave. Raise, I agree, okay? As I said, I agree with this woman. I feel I relate to Cat more than anything in this world, but I was being Simon. I was being a child. I was being a little baby, and I was going to throw a tantrum and stick my fingers in things where it didn't belong, but they did belong there. We all know that because I got healed. Holy shit, JP. Thank you for, honestly, this conversation at the end of this game and fresh out of this game has been, I've never had a gaming experience like this before.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I would have had it privately. I would have had it mentally. But to have this and just speak it, and I know when people are listening in chat and participating, and even it's just, it takes the gaming experience to a whole new level. So the fact that Catherine, Terry, Brandon, and Simon came into chat on the second, holy shit! Whoever those people were, I fucking love them, and I wish they were back.
There
I
are certain
wish they
games
came
that
back.
just foster that. I know Monica came in when I was playing Doki.
Oh, I love that. I love it. Even if it's random players just doing this just for the sake of it, I don't think Soma is a game I can easily ever forget. I could be I could be senile. Nobody say anything in chat, especially you, Thomas. Listen, I'm still young, okay? But when I am older, I would still remember Soma. I still would. O'Neill is typing. O'Neill, you better be deleting that shit instantly, okay? I will never forget this, and honestly, and I thank you, JP, for being there, for all the streams, because it has made me think a little deeper about this game.
I'm so happy.
And I genuinely, I think that this has been a whole new experience for me. I'm not I always fuck around in games, but this time I was fucking around, but with a little bit more brain thought, a little bit more thought behind it. Yeah, and it has been a wild but freaking incredible experience. Like, holy shit, I couldn't have asked for a better experience than this. I'm so glad I was streaming.
May I before I leave it at that? May I come with just two little observations before we close it off?
Sure.
Or before I excuse myself out of this.
Before I yeet you away,
Yeah, exactly. Before you just punt me out of the channel.
No.
Yeah.
Just erase. Go on.
One thing. The name SOMA.
Yeah.
The name SOMA, I believe, stems from a definition known as the distinction between the body and the soul. The disconnect between those two is a phrase from, I don't know where it is. It's not, metaphysics, philosophy, but it is a term that actually has a distinct meaning. And that distinct meaning is very well picked for this game. And that distinction and the split between body and soul.
I love that. I didn't know that.
Number two, the main game screen, the main menu here.
Yeah.
Did you notice that previously while I've been playing, the face of Catherine has been split?
Now
that you finished the game, her face is
joins back together, and and it goes back. It keeps going back and forth. I noticed it's so fucking good. I was like, holy shit. Wait, was her face whole before? Did we make her new? Erase. Where's the erase button? Catherine.
Now I'm sure that if you watched a YouTube video analyzing the game, there's tons of little things that we didn't notice. And
That's true. I now want to watch the playthroughs of Glenn, of JP. I want to rewatch it. And I want to see, first of all, was I just really being a little bitch? I was, absolutely. But I do want to see what maybe 100% I've missed out on stuff. But that's because that's fear, okay? When you fear, you can't do anything else.
When you watch the JPS playthrough, you will see that it's a lot smoother than what you made it.
Holy shit, that's saying something.
Don't worry about it.
Well, the playthrough is like my third or fourth one, so just saying.
Yeah, I would play this through again, actually. I genuinely would. And I think it would... Glenn! Where can you not see? We're in the game menu, Glenn. How... Oh, fuck. Listen. I will watch your SOMA video.
But the GPS, thanks a lot for joining. I really would want so much to be sitting on the beach with the sunset, a bonfire, and see the ocean while we're talking about all of this, all of us together.
Natural, can I ask you to do this? The special shout out for JPS, please? Because if I alt tab the song, the freaking screen just stops, the sound goes away. Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Glenn, thank you for scaring the life out of me. I will. Just wait, Glenn. Just wait. The high-ends are coming for you. But yes, guys, follow JPS. He is an author. He has written, 10 books, right?
9 books now, but a bunch of short stories as well over the course of 10 years.
Yes.
2 of them are out and about, The Last Box and The Patchwork Sovereignty. I'm currently working on the 8th book for publication, and there's another 9th after that. So there's more material coming.
Exciting. And if you guys watch his streams, he does go into a lot of detail, especially he's playing Dark Souls games right now. But he picks out all these amazing details, and most of the time, I'm very talkative in chat, but with him, I'm just sitting as whoa, listen, whoa, just absorb everything that's happening. Whoa, it's so fucking good. But JP, thank you so much for joining us. Natural. Thank you for joining in with the discussion, and thank you for caring about me and being my nurse for this whole game. I needed it so bad. It was Natural, I'm just scared. Natural, can you? Natural, what do I do? Natural, I'm just scared.
Feel like you needed tips sometimes or pushing in the right direction because it was getting too much for your brain.
It was too much. Holy shit, you really picked up on that, and thank you. I appreciate you so much.
No worries.
GG's, guys. fucking G's. Follow JPS if you haven't done so already. He's a gem of a man, too. And I love picking his brains. Natural, thank you for introducing me to JP. I think that's one of the best things you've ever done.
Same thing. Ditto. Thank you, NBC, for cluing me into personality here.
This is so fucking good.
We'll let you do your closing statement.
Yes.
And
Closing statement. I find JP and Natural guilty. I knew it.
No, I have been guilty.
Yes. Erased. I should have a button.
Erased.
Erased. If anybody fucks with me, erased. Done. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, we're gonna end stream here. And this was so fucking good, Nightcar. Thank you. I had this in my head, and I'm so glad it finally came through. So fucking glad. And I hope, if you guys enjoyed this, that we could do things like this a bit more often. I think that would be fun, and I want more of you guys also to be in with the conversation. It's so good. It's so, so good. And I cannot thank you guys enough for all of this. And thank you for listening to me squeal and scream and bitch and fight Catherine. In the end, I'm the one who reigns supreme. Just saying. Thank you for JB for being here. Thank you, thank you. Now, who are we going to raid? Is the question. Who we got? Let's see. If you guys have any suggestions, I am up for suggestions, please.
All I see is kings and queens.
Yeah, but we did raid them. I think they get so sick of me. I keep raiding them. So I'm like, oh, somebody be on. You have a suggestion? Who do you have, Glenn? Anybody? Nobody streaming on your end too, Natural?
No. Nobody that you know is like a French Canadian. Nobody wants to touch that, I know. Sorry.
We go, ooh la la! We press le
Before
bouton!
anyone says something.
What was it? Oh my God, Glenn. What the heck? Thank you. Indeed, we should rate this poisonality. She seems quite entertaining. Indeed. Oh God, that's ego talking. Holy shit. You know what? Let's go raid. Sup, Tanya? How's it going? Okay, I see Repo. You know what? Let's go raid Lucy Poo. He's playing Repo right now. Yell at him, people. Just yell at him in chat. Tell him, just get good. Be good at games. Stop breaking shit. Just, yeah, yell at him. So, let's raid off to this, to Mr. Lucy Poo. Guys, we are going to have to plan a birthday stream because my birthday's coming up soon and I want to do something something fun with all of us. So I don't know when I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll keep you guys updated next week. Might be playing a variety of games. I have nothing maybe we play Helldivers, natural.
Ooh.
Helldivers. We play Helldivers. We play I don't know, maybe more First Class Trouble. I don't know, let's find something. But yeah.
You haven't streamed it.
I haven't streamed it. Yeah, I haven't streamed any of that. But yeah. We raid out. Love you guys. Talk to you all on Discord. See you guys when I see you. Bye.